Radio Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium at Clopton High School. It's whiteout night here at Clopton. The shirts look nice. We've got a rematch of both consolation games from the Bowling Green tournament as the Clopton Lady Hawks welcome in the Louisiana Lady Dogs. And then we'll have the Hawks and the Bulldogs do battle as well. Both these games were won by Clopton in the tournament. So looking for a little revenge are the Bulldogs, and we'll talk about it when we start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Back at Clopton High School, getting ready for the Lady Hawks and the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. Mark Fronek, Greg Pitzer here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium. And Coach, this was a game we were expecting to be really tight at the Bowling Green tournament on championship night. And the Lady Dogs just fell behind and never really got back. It wasn't a blowout by any means by Clopton, but maybe the nerves got to Louisiana a little bit, or that Clopton mystique.
Yeah, I would say a little bit of both, Mark. They were definitely nervous, you could tell. And I think just the Clopton mystique, everyone knows the Clopton girls have always been good. Our girls have never beaten them in 21 years, I believe. So, I mean, that goes into play in teenage minds a lot.
Now, they've come up with some big wins. They had the week before the tournament was a big week for Louisiana, or week and a half before. They beat Silex at Silex. They beat Pittsfield at Pittsfield. This is a team that's very capable of not just hanging with a Clopton team, but pulling out a victory.
Yeah, very, very capable. They're very streaky. They've gone on some nice 3- and 4-game win streaks, and then they've also had some 3- and 4-game losing streaks. And that's just a young team, but they're very capable of pulling this one out tonight.
We said it after the game on Friday night. That was probably the most Clopton game we've seen Clopton play. It was 4 quarters. The press was really good, really gave Louisiana fits. It looks like maybe the Hawks have turned a corner a little bit.
Yeah, that looked like the real Clopton Lady Hawks basketball team. A lot of pressure, very physical game, and I mean they just out-handled Louisiana for 4 quarters. So playing basketball well at the right time of the year.
We have about 11 minutes to go before tip-off. We'll take a break, come back with keys to the game for you after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Welcome back to Clopton High School. Our keys to the game for the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs and the Clopton Lady Hawks. First off, I think Louisiana needs to avoid those danger areas, the corners in the backcourt against this Clopton press. We saw them get caught quite a bit in that consolation game last Friday.
Yeah, number one for me, I mean, like you said, avoid the danger areas against the press and just take care of the basketball. That's got to be the number one key. I don't know how many turnovers they had, but it had to be over 25. That's 25 trips where you don't even get a shot off, which is major in high school basketball.
And for Clopton, I think they have to be ready for a big start from Louisiana.
Yeah, if you're Clopton, you can't have too big of a head and think that Louisiana's just going to do the same thing they did last Friday night. You got to believe that they're going to come in ready to play and give you their best shot, and then you have the target on your back.
First of two tonight here on Eagle 102. First the girls, then the boys from the Dale Miller Gymnasium. It's White Night here at Clopton. Those were our keys to the game, and we've got the starting lineups coming up next for you on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Still have about 6.5 minutes before the teams are introduced here on the floor, but we'll go ahead with our starting lineups for this one. First for the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs, they're 10-9, coached by Derek Brandstetter. They'll start a junior at 5'6", number 5, Ty Campbell. A junior at 5'8", number 10, Reagan Bowser gets a start. A 5'11", freshman, number 20, Reese Womack gets a start. 5'6", junior, number 23, Deprecia Chapman. And a 5'7", junior, number 25, Emily Powell rounds out the starting five. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they're 8-8, coached by Devin Streed. They'll start a 5'7", junior, number 11, Brea Smith. A 5'2", junior, number 20, Jasmine Hammock gets a start. A 5'6", senior, number 22, Shannon Yates. 5'4", senior, number 33, Madeline Bruni. And number 35, a 5'6", freshman, Tinley Spoonster gets a start. So again, for Louisiana, it's Campbell, Bowser, Womack, Chapman, and Powell. For Clopton, it's Smith, Hammett, Yates, Burney, and Spoonster. Those are your starters. The JV boys game, that's why we're getting a little late start tonight. They did a 4-quarter JV game. Was won by Louisiana 38-36. That was a back and forth game. It seemed like Louisiana would score in spurts, pull out to 8 to 10 point lead, and then just let Clopton claw back into it. And that last time, Clopton just ran out of time on their comeback bid. Yeah,
Louisiana just squeaked out a nice little JV win. I mean, like you said, Clopton just fell short at the very end. Had a nice look at the end of the game to tie it up, or it might have been for the win, actually, and just fell short. But overall, it was a really good game.
So the first one went to Clopton. We'll see about the two varsity games, Louisiana and Clopton. First girls varsity, then boys varsity action here on Whiteout Night from Clopton High School after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Silex Banking Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Eolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
About 3 minutes to go before we get going with the ladies, the first half of our doubleheader, Clopton and Louisiana. But since we have a few minutes, let's go off script a little bit here. Talk about the NFL moves today. Sean Payton to the Broncos, D'Amico Ryans to the Texans as head coach. So San Francisco will be looking for a new defensive coach.
Yeah, they will. I mean, D'Amico Ryans has been a very hot name this whole season as a head coach candidate. And for the Texans, I think they got a pretty good guy. Personally, I thought that Sean Payton would end up with the Texans just with all the draft capital, just a nice setup. But ultimately, him going to the Broncos, I mean, I think that's a great move for their organization. I mean, new young ownership. I mean, if anyone can right the ship offensively, it's him because they have a pretty good defense, really.
Yeah, they really do have a good defense. I think the Texans upstairs is just a little too messy right now for a high-profile coach to go take over.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of been just the story of that franchise for as long as I can remember. Is just the organization can't get things right and stability, really.
So having a former star player, star linebacker coming home, I think that's a kind of a home run for the Texans if they can just leave him alone and let him do his work.
Yeah, just let it. He's going to need some time. I mean, give him 3 or 4 years to try to right the ship. And I mean, that's all you can ask for.
Teams to the benches here, Louisiana and Clopton. Ladies then at men's varsity action. We'll take a break, come back with basketball after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Kraus Realty, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan. At Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, we take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, on the square in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Welcome to Dale Miller Gymnasium here at Clopton High School. The side of tonight's matchup between the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs and the Clopton Lady Hawks. Mark Runner, Greg Pitzer back here in the broadcast booth. Cast of thousands around us. It's whiteout night here at Clopton, and hoping for two good varsity basketball games tonight between the Louisiana Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs, and the Clopton Hawks and Lady Hawks.
Yeah, like you said, it's whiteout night. We got a pretty good crowd from both sides. Louisiana traveled pretty well. Of course, it's only 10 miles. I think everyone's ready to see a good night of basketball.
Like the new scoreboards, I think those are new since the Clopton tournament ended.
Yeah, they do look. They glow kind of a little bit there in the dark.
Yeah. Maybe they had to bring those in because of the new lights out celebration. But I'm liking I forget what they call this, but it was the Mets closers.
Yeah, it's what is it, Timmy Trumpet,
yeah.
Or is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's gotten really popular.
Yes, it has. What a nice introduction piece for the Clopton Lady Hawks here.
Yes, it is.
And a whole cheer routine to go with it, and everyone up and clapping. Yeah, that's a nice intro.
Better than most. Better than most. I will say that.
I'm scared of the dark, so the lights out thing. But it does set a good scene, and we're ready for basketball here as they finish introducing the Clopton Lady Hawks here ahead of the first of two. Got Coach Basinger up here, hoping for a little film.
Yeah, doing a little scouting, it looks like.
So full house here tonight for whiteout night at Clopton High School, and everyone's been introduced. Clopton, one final huddle. The entire team in on that. It'll be Reese Womack, jumping center for Louisiana. And we'll see who comes out of the huddle for the Lady Hawks. 8 minutes on the clock. Ready for a great night of basketball. Still waiting on Clopton, and now they do make their way into the center circle. It'll be Yates jumping center against Womack. Referee comes in from the far side. Ball goes up, and it's one back by Womack, and we're underway. Ty Campbell with the first possession for Louisiana. To Powell, back to Campbell. Now near side for Chapman. Tries to force a pass into Reagan Bowser. It goes to the floor, and it's taken away by Clopton. Here come the Lady Hawks with Spoonster up the floor. To the near side. Ball knocked away by Campbell. And here comes Louisiana up to Deprecia Chapman. Chapman has it knocked away out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Dogs here. 29 seconds into this opening quarter.
Yeah, a little sporadic start from both ends.
Powell to inbound for Louisiana underneath the basket. She goes to Bowser in the corner. Gets it back to Emily Powell. Powell will back up and set the offense. To Deprecia on the near point. Back to Powell. Skip past the near side for Campbell. Back to Powell. Over to the far corner for Womack. Womack back up top for Campbell. She's going to try the three. That one off the mark. Rebound goes to the floor and picked up by Yates for Clopton. Don't want to pick up a foul. They will pick up a foul. Campbell going to pick up her first personal.
Yeah, Campbell picks up her first, but the Bulldogs do look a little bit more comfortable offensively compared to last Friday to start the game.
They just look a little more confident.
Yeah, I mean, that's the major thing. Confidence goes a long ways.
Still no score, minute into this ball game. Far side with it. Now to the corner for Spoonster. Back up top now for Bruni. Madeline Bruni. Bounce pass to Brea Smith. Smith goes baseline, kicks it across the lane into a tie-up. Good work by Deprecia.
Gonna stay with Clopton though. Good defense though by the Bulldogs.
6:48 to go, no score. Yates to inbound underneath the Clopton basket. Gets it to Brea Smith. Smith. And she's fouled. Hit the bottom of the rim with the shot, but will head to the line.
They're going to get Powell with her first of the night.
Yeah, she's got to stay out of trouble.
Absolutely. They need her on the floor at all costs.
Brea Smith, first of two is no good. So we're still scoreless. 6:43 to go here in the opening quarter.
And actually, last Friday, most of Clopton's points came in transition. So if Louisiana can just, again, we said take care of the ball, they're going to be all right.
First point of the ball game is a free throw. And it's 1-0. Ball out of bounds, and there's a turnover.
Yeah, right as I say it.
Right on cue, yep. 6:42 to go in the first, 1-0. Hawks lead, no one touched it, so it's back underneath the basket. Spoonster gets pushed out of the way by Yates, says, I'm doing this. To the near side, Spoonster for three. That one's long, and settles up on top of the score or the backboard.
You don't see that every day.
No. So they'll find another ball to knock that ball out.
And I believe that goes to the jump ball, so it should be the Bulldogs' ball here.
Yep. 6:38 to go in the first. Maybe just an omen. This might be a weird game.
Yeah.
Bowser ahead to Powell, 2-on-0.
Oh, my.
And has it taken away from behind. Just kind of got lost with it.
Yeah, she had her eyes up and lost track of the ball.
Lob pass ahead. Hammett gives it back to Spoonster. Spoonster up top for Bruni, knocked away from her by Bowser. Reagan all over her, and she'll pick up her first personal.
And just a little over-aggressive, got her with the body. That's three quick ones on the Dogs, though, to start the game.
Yeah, super tight called game. Really doesn't help Bowser's style of play, but she gets a tip and a take and up the floor for two.
And makes up for it real fast.
2-1. Louisiana leads here with 6:06 to go in the first. Spoonster back the other way. Hands it off for Bruni. Bruni over to the far side for Hammett. Hammett, pump fake, gives it back. Now into the corner for Spoonster. Off the wing up top now for Bruni. Between the circles, lob pass, tipped away and taken. Good work by Womack on the defensive end. Got it to Powell. That hit the backboard on a cross-court pass. Louisiana keeps possession. Campbell for three. That one's good. Ty Campbell with the tray. 5-1 Louisiana. 5:23 to go in the first. Breaking pressure over to the far side. Tipped away, but right to Brea Smith for three. Yep.
With the answer.
She's got all 4 points. 5-4. In favor of the Lady Dogs. 3 minutes gone, and now it's taken away. Deprecia tried to save it right to Yates, ahead to Hammett, and she goes off the glass for 2.
And again, the turnovers, Louisiana's nemesis right now.
Clopton with a 1-point lead. Here's Ty Campbell. Across the line with a long pass over the head and another turnover. And that draws Coach Brandstetter off the bench. Thought he was going to call a timeout for a second.
No, this is just one of his frustration rants to the bench. I've seen those all too many times.
6-5. Clopton leads, 4:45 to go in the first. Yates, lob pass ahead for Parker into the ball game. Now for Smith. Brea Smith has it taken away by Campbell from behind. Never saw her coming.
Yeah, great effort defensively by the Lady Dogs so far.
Down low to Bowser. And knocked away from her out of bounds. It's going to stay with Louisiana and into the ball game for the first time. Brylan Stewart, Jalea Reese, and Jordan Pedersen. Chapman, Womack, and Bowser will all take a breather. Powell to inbound. Needs to find somebody. And gets it to the far side at the very last second. Now Jalea with it. Back. Try to go back to Pedersen. Ball goes to 4. Jalea gets it back to Pedersen again in a double team. And she's fouled.
It looks like they're going to get a Hammett.
Pretty fortunate.
Yeah, because that was trouble. Written all over it. So a lucky break for the Dogs.
6-5 Clopton, 4:21 to go in the quarter. Come out to Jalea. Reese gets it to Pedersen, back to Reese.
And Clopton's come out in a 1-3-1 zone here. So Louisiana's got to be able to attack some way.
Here's Campbell for 3, a little long on that one. Ball knocked around and picked up by Hammett. And when she passes ahead, she gets fouled.
They're going to get Campbell. That'll be her second.
Nope, they went 15.
Oh,
Jalea Reese.
Oh, lucky break for her.
Yeah. Midway point of the first. Pass tipped by Powell, taken away. She goes back the other way, off the glass and in.
She almost lost that one as well on the way up, but held on just long enough to force it up off the glass. Louisiana's giving Clopton a little bit of taste of their own medicine to start this one.
Yes, they are. The pressure's working out. 7-6, timeout on the floor. 3:50 to go in the quarter on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Good back and forth battle here, like you said before the break. Louisiana getting some results off full court pressure. Back up top, here's Spoonster for Clopton. Out of Parker. Parker gets it to Yates. Bounce pass to the near side for Spoonster. Now back for Skylar Parker. Parker for Hammett.
And if Louisiana can force Clopton to play this half-court style of game,
knocked away.
They're going to be fortunate.
Campbell off the steal to Powell. Over to the far side for Pedersen. Back up to Emily Powell. Powell to Pedersen again, now to Ty Campbell. Campbell near side, Jalea Reese. Her pass tipped out of bounds by Brea Smith. With 5 minutes gone here in the quarter, Bowser and Womack back in. Campbell and Powell take a seat. Hammett will take a seat for Clopton.
Womack is definitely someone to watch for the Lady Bulldogs. She can really get hot from beyond the arc.
She can play inside or outside. Taken away just out of the reach of Smith or Stewart. Here's Parker. Her shot no good. Second shot no good, but she's fouled on the way back up. Skylar Parker's going to shoot some free throws. 2:52 to go.
And they got Pedersen with her first.
Already 5 team fouls against the Lady Dogs, and the first shot ties the game.
that'll be something to watch for the Bulldogs again. I mean, they don't have a ton of depth.
Yeah. She hit them both, 8-7. Clopton as a team, 3 of 4 from the line here in the early going. Pedersen gave up her dribble. Now goes the ball to Bowser. Ahead to Jalea Reese. Reese to the near side now. Here's that three you were talking about, and it's good.
There she is.
Reese Womack with the tray.
Great find by Jordan Pedersen, too, with the extra pass.
More pressure. They get it down low. Parker off the glass. You don't see her down there very often, but she got a nice feed from Spoonster and puts it in. Tied at 10. Bowser. That shot from the corner, a little long. Bowser the rebound. Put back. Yes, and a foul. Reagan Bowser with a chance for an and one.
Louisiana's really come out. I mean, I said it earlier, but just a much different looking team tonight. We talked about the confidence. They look confident, and they're fine in the full court pressure.
Fouls on Campbell Lindsay, her first, team second. And that shot short.
That didn't hit anything.
Nope.
That's pretty rare from Bowser. She's usually a pretty good free throw shooter.
2:11 to go in the first. 12-10. Louisiana. Here's Parker across the line. Long pass ahead to Lindsay. Now for Yates for three. No good. Kind of an odd rebound and out of bounds. Going to stay with Clopton.
Yeah, kind of a weird bounce of the ball off the backboard there.
Everyone was expecting that rebound to go one way. It went a completely different direction. Ball fake. Down to the baseline. Spoonster, her shot. Hit the front iron and went out. And back the other way as it goes out of bounds off of Smith.
Louisiana also doing a very good job of boxing out defensively.
Bowser with it in the backcourt, ahead to Pedersen. Long pass ahead, Jalea Reese turns into a 2-on-1, and we're going to have a foul whistled against Spoonster. Her first. Team's third. Minute 46 to go in the quarter. 12-10 Louisiana. They have the ball. Pedersen to inbound. To Jalea Reese. Guarded by Yates. Ball taken away from her by Parker. Skylar Parker back the other way. Lost it off her hand. Out of bounds. Back to Louisiana. Change is coming for the Lady Hawks. Hammett back in. Bruni back in. And Stacia Talbert in for the first time. As Lindsay Yates and Parker take a seat.
And Powell back in for the Lady Bulldogs.
Womack has her inbound pass taken away by Smith. Shot no good for Clopton. Ball goes to the floor and picked up by Powell. Looked like a pretty easy rebound for Clopton. They just lost it. Head for Bryland went up, came back down. That's a travel.
And I think both teams need to just relax a little bit here.
Yeah.
The pace of the game's getting a little frantic and a few too many turnovers.
Minute 24 to go here in the quarter. Near side, Tinley Spoonster. Gets it ahead for Madeline Bruni. Back up for Bruni. Surveys the scene, looking at Bowser. Now to Hammett. Jasmine Hammett to Stacia Talbert. Cross, free throw line extended. That shot for Smith, no good. Powell the rebound. And she comes out of the pack with the ball. Powell to Pedersen. Over to the far side. Here's a three. Womack, a little long on that one. Put back. Pedersen's good.
Rebounding's been a major part so far this first quarter for the Bulldogs. A couple extra chance points.
14-10. Louisiana leads. Now a tip by Pedersen, a take by Bowser, and she's hit hard by Spoonster.
That's going to be Spoonster's second. But it probably did save a bucket because it was a 3-on-1 advantage for the Bulldogs.
Took a pretty good shot. Deprecia Chapman, Ty Campbell back in for Pedersen and Brylan Stewart. Womack gets it in to Campbell now for Chapman. Back to Powell. Emily Powell. Bounce pass for Campbell. She's going to take the three. That one's good.
That's her second of the night from the same exact spot. And the Bulldogs got a 7-point lead here at the end of the first.
Down to 18 seconds. And a timeout taken by Clopton as Madeline Bruni was stuck there at the half-court stripe. We'll take a timeout as well. 17-10, Louisiana leads Clopton here in the first on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
17-10, Louisiana leading Clopton. 16.5 seconds to go in the first. Well, in front of Greg Pitzer back here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium. First of two tonight. Girls varsity action, then the boys do battle here on whiteout night at Clopton. Yates to inbound. They're looking for set up the last shot here in the first quarter. Bounce pass ahead for Yates. Back to Bruni. Far side for Brea Smith. Smith back to Bruni. Down to 6 seconds. Far side, Hammett takes the shot. It's long. Rebound tip to the corner, out of bounds. Going to stay with the Hawks with 1.4 seconds to go.
Yeah, we'll see what Street has drawn up here to get a quick shot.
Yates out high. Free throw line, no good.
Got a pretty good look, though.
From Bruni. After one, it's Louisiana 17, Clopton 10. Here on a Tuesday night on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
17-10 Louisiana. Lady Dogs with 5 different scores in the book already, including a couple of threes from Ty Campbell and one from Reese Womack. They're not just living by the three, though. They're playing inside and out pretty well.
Yeah, they've really played. I mean, that was one of the better quarters I've seen the Lady Bulldogs play this year. I mean, just as far as offensive and defensive effort. I mean, they look like Clopton last Friday right now. More aggressive, more handsy, getting out in transition. So we'll see if they can sustain that.
And getting transition points, yeah. And out of bounds was Hammond on the far side to start the second quarter. A turnover right away by Clopton. There wasn't much pressure there either.
No, just kind of lost the ball.
Here's Campbell on the far side, and the ball's knocked away from her by Parker. That's going to stay with Louisiana. 9 seconds into the second quarter.
Be interesting to see how Clopton responds after that first quarter.
Here's Womack to Bowser. Back to Reese Womack. Kick it up top through Powell to the far side. Campbell for three. That one's good.
Wow, her third.
She's got 9. And the lead is double figures at 20-10. And now a steal by DePricia. All alone to the hoop and in. Oh, my. You're exactly right. It looks like Louisiana's playing Clopton basketball right now. Ball to the floor. Parker to the near side. Brea Smith with it.
There's another
tip
one.
And another take by DePricia. Chapman to Campbell. Cross the line to Powell. Down to 7:06 to go in the half. Kick out. Campbell near side. Chapman going to try the three. That one's good. DePricia Chapman with 5 points. All Louisiana here in the first half. They lead by 15. And out of bounds.
What a turnover. Wow.
Brea Smith looking around saying, I was bumped by Campbell. No call. She's out. Back to Louisiana on the turnover. Powell. And
wow.
Good job selling that by Jasmine Hammett.
It wasn't much. It was a little bit of a push off, but she really did do a good job of selling it. Almost looked like she kind of tripped over her own feet.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, she gets the call, and that's 2 on Powell.
Yes, it is.
Early here in the second quarter.
Kind of looked like Patrick Mahomes going out of bounds there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here's Hammett to the far side. Shot no good. Tipped around. Smith. That shot's long. Everything a little bit long right now. Clopton can't find the range. Now a steal by Hammett. Just a bad pass off the glass and in.
And that has been Womack's kind of Achilles heel, just throwing the ball away
Another
silly.
turnover. And on the rebound, Parker going to pick up a foul for getting in on Ty Campbell.
That's probably good for the Lady Bulldogs, kind of calm down here.
Yeah, after back-to-back turnovers, Powell going to check out. Pedersen back in. 6:24 to go in the half. Campbell to inbound. Parker in front of her. They get it into Pedersen. Pedersen in trouble, knocked away, but right to Campbell. Now to Bowser. Over to Ty Campbell. Back to Reagan Bowser. Bowser to Reese Womack. Womack off the glass, yes.
Great
She's
ball
got 5.
movement by the Lady Bulldogs. Man, they're moving the ball really well.
Campbell Lindsay getting ready to check back in. Here's Brea Smith to the hoop.
Ooh.
Too high off the glass. And Ty with the rebound. Good crossover, finds some room, but then it's tipped and taken away by Bruni, and she'll take it in herself. No good. Put back, no, but a foul as Louisiana just kind of a little mopey there after they lost that ball.
Yeah, got a little lackadaisical. Good hustle by Pedersen to get back, but ultimately the foul on her, and that's her second, I believe, as well.
It is.
So we'll see what Derek Brantz there wants to do here. It looks like he's going to leave her.
Jasmine Hammond at the line for 2, and the first one's good. Makes it 27-13. 14-point advantage for Louisiana with 5:43 to go in the half. Jasmine with one more. Got 5 points, and that's where it'll stay. Deprecia high for the rebound off the free throw miss. Ahead to Reese Womack. Now for Reagan Bowser. To Chapman. Back to Bowser. Bowser looking for help. To Deprecia, and she's fouled from behind. Whistle that one on Riley Kuntz.
So that's 6 on the Lady Hawks now. So 1 away from the bonus for the Bulldogs.
Lady Dogs already with 17 fouls, so 1 and 1s for Clopton the rest of the way. Here's Bowser off the inbound to Womack. Womack back for Campbell. Ball fake on Campbell Lindsay. Tipped away, Bowser picks it back up. Gave up her dribble, now gives it to Chapman on the far side. Deprecia back to Bowser at the free throw line. Works in on Yates, kick out. Here's Ty. Thought about the 3. Good job by Lindsay to come out and get her. That shot high off the glass, no good. Ball loose, and what, we got 3 seconds in the lane?
No, they're going to give it on out of bounds on Chapman. She stepped in from out of bounds and was the first one to touch the ball. I believe that's what he called.
Ball almost stolen by Pedersen, out of bounds. Stays with Clopton. 4:54 to go in the half. 14-point Louisiana lead at 27-13. Chapman sits down. Brylan Stewart getting ready to check back in at the next stoppage. Hammett back up top now for Bruni. Back to Jasmine. Now for Campbell Lindsay to Madeline Bruni up high. Bounce the other point, back up top. Skip pass for Hammett. Comes off the wing. Looking for something to open up, and no one's really moving down low.
Yeah, the ball just stayed on the left side of the floor there for about 30 seconds. Never got to the other side. Makes it easy to defend.
Bowser takes a break as Stewart comes in. Yates will take a breather for Clopton. Bruni with the ball. To Hammett back up top. On the wing for a three. That one drops through. Jasmine Hammett with a tray.
She's got every point in the second quarter for the Lady Hawks.
Yes,
really
she
a nice
does.
spark.
Ahead for Jalea Reese. And she is tied up. Gonna go to Clopton.
Well, one's pointing towards Louisiana. I think it's going to stay here.
It is. They must have changed the arrow quickly. Ball to the floor. It's going to be tied up again. Now it goes to Clopton.
Go to Clopton.
Yeah.
Guess that might be the old ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Sort of analogy.
3:59 to go in the half. With it in the backcourt. Well, long pass ahead from Bruni. To Kuntz. Now to Smith. Back up top. Here's a three. It's short. Turns into a pass to Brea Smith. She comes out the far side with it. Drug that foot. No call. And the rebound this time off that miss. Thrown away. Bruni picks it back up. To Hammett. And off a foot out of bounds. It's going to stay with Clopton with 3:30 to go in the half.
And Bowser's going to come in for Womack, it looks like.
Parker, Yates back in. $11-point lead for Louisiana, led by as many as 15. Out high with it to the near side. Here's Yates. Steps around one defender. Puts up the three. It's off the mark. Tip out rebound all the way to Bruni. Clopton keeps possession. Far side. Smith. Back to Bruni. Now to Parker. Skip pass for Smith. Down low. That shot good.
Good find by Smith.
And a finish by Kuntz. 27-18.
I think that's more of what Clopton needs to do. They kind of have fallen in love with shooting the long ball. They need to finish in the paint. That's where they're strong.
Womack back in for Campbell. Now Bowser will inbound. See where she goes with it. Taken away by Yates. Now to Kuntz. Up for Bruni. Over to the far side for Smith. Brea back up top for Madeline Bruni to the near side for Skylar Parker. Parker drops it for Yates. Tried to go across the key, and it's kicked out of bounds by Reese Womack. 2:49 to go in the half. 27-18, Louisiana leading by 9. Yates to inbound. Gets it in. Yeah, right to Brea Smith. She makes no mistake from down there, and it's 27-20. And a timeout taken by Louisiana with 2:41 to go in the half. Clopton making a little run here. They've cut it from 15 down to 7 here in the second on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Silex Banking Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
27-20, Louisiana leading, 2:41 to go in the half. Bulldogs with the ball. Clopton making a little run. Jalea Reese takes it across the line. Head of steam, kicks it near side. Reese Womack for three. A little long that time. And the rebound grabbed by Shannon Yates. Pass ahead, Parker. It's partially tipped. Louisiana almost got it. Back up high for Parker. Works it down to Riley Kuntz. Kick out to Yates. Skip pass for Brea Smith. Ball fake, finds some room. Trying to dump it off, and it's taken away by Patterson. Long pass ahead to Bowser. Bowser works down low to Womack. Her shot off the glass. Got that one to go.
Somehow got it to go. Good finish by Womack down low.
Put the right amount of spin on that thing. And then Jalea Reese knocks it out of bounds with 1:54 to go. Riley Coons to inbound, gets it to Skylar Parker. Now for Bruni. Minute 44 on the clock. Parker back to Bruni, skips it to the corner. Yates off the wing to Parker. Up high, here's a three. That one off the mark, and the rebound tipped out by Reese. Jalea on the move to the baseline for Pedersen. Got it back to Jalea. Jalea finds the basket and can't get it to go. Pedersen fouled on the putback.
And again, the offensive rebounding. Second chance points here for Pedersen here at the line. First free throw attempt of the game for the Bulldogs. Or no, actually, I'm mistaken. Bowser had one earlier.
Yes, she did. A minute 20 to go. Here in the second quarter. First one's good. First make from the line for Louisiana.
There we go, first make.
She's got 3 points. First point of the second quarter for Jordan Pedersen.
Really, this second quarter has been a game of runs, kind of. Louisiana stretched the lead out. Clopton drew it back.
Second shot short. Rebound comes all the way out to Brea Smith, but it's taken away by Bowser. Had a little help there from Womack. Gets it to Deprecia. Foul on the floor, no shot.
Good cut by Chapman and a good pass. She's going to have a chance at the line, though, with a one-on-one here.
30-20, minute 10 to go.
And the Clopton student section is giving their loud chants.
And it didn't phase Chapman at all. She hits the first one. Back to an 11-point Louisiana lead. Yep, this is a complete reversal of the script from the consolation game last week. Second shot no good, and the rebound grabbed by Riley Kuntz. To Bruni, over to the far side for Yates across the line. Kicks it down last second, now back up top for Bruni to Brea Smith. Here's a three, Hammett. Rims out, but goes back in off the backboard. Her second tray of the quarter. And it's 31-23 and a steal by Brea Smith. Smith to the basket, yes, and a foul. Emphatic call by the official on the baseline.
He really got into it there. But it was a big play.
Yep.
Gets it to within 6 here with a chance to get to 5 with 42 seconds to go. That's 3 on Pedersen.
Ooh. She'll come out, yep. Jalea back in.
And I would expect a lot of pressure here from the Clopton Hawks in the full court.
Oh, yeah. Completes the three-point play. Makes it a 5-point game. 5 points in the quarter, 9 in the game now for Brea Smith. Here's that pressure you talked about. They get it in. And across the line. Good press break that time. Jalea Reese off the glass and good. Good reverse.
Press break and a good move on the low block by Reese.
Back the other way. Parker almost had it taken away. Good pressure by Louisiana.
Bowser's got to be careful not to pick up a silly foul.
Yep. Yates off the glass is no good. Parker, the rebounder, putback is good. Skylar Parker.
We got 10 seconds to go here. Reese on the runaway.
Will she get to the basket? Blocked by Brea Smith. And will she get the shot off? Parker, no.
Oh, not quite. Still a good close to the half by the Clopton Lady Hawks to get it to within 5.
33-28. Louisiana leads Clopton as we head to the halftime show here on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together to chat. Call your local Country Financial representatives, Luke and Aaron Fessler, today at 217-285-4429 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books. It's Louisiana ahead, but a nice run by Clopton to end the half. 33-28 our score with the Lady Dogs ahead. And just a really good job by Louisiana, kind of flipping the script for most of that first half. It was their pressure that was causing Clopton problems instead of the other way around for most of the half.
They did a really great job with their full court pressure and getting some buckets in transition, and they forced Clopton to play more in the half court. Now, Clopton did climb back, make this a 5-point game in the second quarter with their pressure. So here at halftime, I would be willing to wager that Derek Brandstetter is telling them that they've got to settle down. You know, we have the lead. Don't panic. I think you saw a little bit of that come back into play there.
Well, and we saw kind of in the tournament, it wasn't the inbound pass; it was that second pass trying to get it across the line that Clopton was keying in on. Tonight, they're going for the inbound pass. They've created a lot of turnovers, getting hands on that.
Yeah, when Louisiana gets the ball in, they've gone to a 4-low and they get it in. They got some cutters streaking down the middle of the floor, and they're able to hit them. But when they don't get it in, that's when they struggle, and where Clopton's taking advantage.
33-28. We are a little worried about Pedersen having 3 fouls, but Emily Powell was able to stay at 2 fouls in the first half. So really not a bad foul situation for Louisiana. Moving forward, Tinley Spoonster with a couple of fouls, so she didn't quite see the first half action that we're used to out of her. So I think we're going to set up. It's going to be a pretty healthy start to the second half for both these teams.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, like you said, Pedersen's got 3, but she's not a starter. She did come in and play some major minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Did fairly well, but Powell staying out of foul trouble, or at least only having 2, was major for the Bulldogs coming into the second half.
33-28, Louisiana leading Clopton after 2 quarters. Back with first half scoring after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Kraus Realty, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Whitehouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Whitehouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
33-28, Louisiana leads after 2 quarters over the Clopton Lady Hawks. Louisiana's led by as many as 15 in the ball game. Their scoring rundown looks like this: 2 points for Emily Powell, 2 for Jalea Reese, 3 points for Jordan Patterson, 4 for Reagan Bowser, 6-point first half for DePrecia Chapman, 7 for Reese Womack, and 9 points on 3 threes by Ty Campbell. For Clopton, they have 2 points from Riley Kuntz, 6 from Skylar Parker, 9 points for Brea Smith, and Jasmine Hammond has 11. She's the only player in double figures on either side tonight. Louisiana just 2 of 5 shooting free throws, while Clopton 5 of 7 in the first half. As the teams finish up their warm-ups, we're just about ready for the second half, and we'll take a break, come back with quarter number 3 after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
33-28, Louisiana leading Clopton after 2. You've played for Coach Brand Center. How has he changed since taking over girls?
He is not. I know that he doesn't yell at them near as much. He's not as stern, I would say, just based on what they've told me and from my experiences. But overall, I mean, I think he's still the same person. I mean, he has high expectations. I mean, he expects a lot out of his teams, and he's going to stress the fundamentals. And I mean, I said this, I believe, when I called it the Clopton tournament. If anybody's going to turn around a program, it's going to be him, because he's done it before with the boys. So. And he's doing a great job with the girls right now, a 10-9 record, and they've got the lead on Clopton here at the half. So
I mean, the difference between where this program was when he took it over and now is night and day, and it's been a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah, just a few years, and I mean, all these girls, I mean, they started as freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
They've got 8 or 9 girls on the whole squad. We've got a lot of girls playing in middle school, and they're pretty talented, so the future is bright for the Lady Bulldogs basketball program.
Yeah, numbers right now could use a little help, but like you said, the pipeline is starting to fill up. And I think
pipeline is set.
Louisiana ball to start the second half. Powell trying to find somebody, and there's a 5-second call. Ooh.
Not ideal. Not ideal at all. So we'll see how they respond, though.
I guess his intent was to blow that before the pass got made. Sounded like it came afterward. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Now blocked out of bounds is Tinley Spoonster by Reese Womack.
And Womack's got that length, very tall and very long.
8 seconds gone. Yates gets it into Spoonster. Tinley back up to Bruni. Back to Tinley. Spoonster to Brea Smith. She's banged pretty hard there by Bowser, and then the pass thrown behind Ty Campbell and out of bounds. Another turnover back to Clopton.
Street was not happy about that. Like you said, she did get hit pretty hard. Could have easily been a foul, but the Bulldogs give it right back.
Makes it feel a little better. And now lost out of bounds. We're going to have a foul on Deprecia Chapman. That's her first.
Chapman's first.
So Clopton will inbound on the far side. Here's Bruni out high with it. Madeline, lob pass to Tinley Spoonster. Spoonster. And knocked out of bounds. I was a little worried about Bowser. They were calling it pretty tight. She picked up a foul right off the bat, but they're letting her bang around a little bit now.
Yeah, they are. They're letting them play a little bit, which is good.
Here's Yates with it on the far side. Now to Smith. Through a double team back to Shanna Yates. Now to Jasmine Hammett. Hammett's been dangerous tonight. Gets it to Yates. Now back to Spoonster. Tinley. Back to Shanna Yates. Near side, Jasmine Hammett. Ball fake. Back up top. Yates with it again for the Hawks over to the far side. Madeline Bruni tried to go baseline. Cut off quickly by Womack. Out high. Again to Bruni. Kicks it near side. Hammett. Long two. No good. Spoonster a rebounder. Put back is good.
Good rebound and step through by Spoonster.
We got a 3-point game and a steal by Brea Smith. She goes back to the basket and puts it in. A 1-point game. And a timeout taken. 11 points now for Brea Smith. It's 33-32. Louisiana ahead by just a point here in the third quarter on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
33-32. Louisiana still looking for their first points of the second half. Little run by Clopton has made it a 1-point game.
Yeah, if you're the Bulldogs, you had to know they're going to come out and make a run. I mean, this is going to be, if they want to win this game, they're going to have to fight these runs by the Lady Hawks and answer back.
And where the steals are coming, I mean, there's no stopping a route to the basket without taking a foul, because all the steals are coming within 15 feet of the baseline.
And all of them end up in a disadvantage for the Bulldogs, a 3-on-2 or a 2-on-1.
See if they can make the adjustment here with 6:26 to go in the third. Powell with it. Get it in this time into a double team. Back to Campbell. Campbell. Another double team. Gave up her dribble. Now to Powell. She's across the line. But the ball goes to the floor, and we're going to have a foul.
They're going to get Powell. I don't know what she did. I couldn't see, but they got her with a foul. A push off, they said. And
She ended up flat on her face. Yeah, that's
3 on Powell now.
Yeah.
So Pedersen checks back in, and she has 3 as well.
And now Coach Brandsetter wants an explanation. He doesn't like the explanation either.
No, he doesn't. He rarely does.
With it for Clopton in the backcourt is Yates. Back to Bruni through contact. Brea Smith has to toe the line, gets it to Hammett inside the 3-point line. That shot no good. Rebound no good. And finally, got to call a foul on Chapman, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Chapman.
Her second.
So that's 3 quick fouls here for the Bulldogs.
Near side, Tinley Spoonster. Pedersen out to defend, gets to Hammett. Lob pass, through the hands and out of bounds. Yeah, gonna stay with Clopton. I thought they were.
It's a little bit frantic in here right now.
Yeah, missed that tip by Reese Womack. They get it into Brea Smith. Kick out. Here's Bruni. Bruni back to Hammett. To Bruni again. Gets Brea Smith on a cut. Kicks it back Yates. Loses it to the floor. Picked up by Bruni. Near side, Spoonster. Back to Bruni again. Bruni on the near point.
Clopton's looking to be patient here. They want the best look possible.
5:18 to go in the third. Get it to Yates. Cross to Smith. Now for Hammett. Her shot no good. Rebound crashing in, and Bruni's going to pick up a foul. Madeline Bruni's first. Second. Louisiana gets it inbounds. Ty Campbell with it to the near side for Reagan Bowser. Bowser puts on the brakes, gets it back to Deprecia Chapman. Chapman to Reese Womack. Trying to cut to Bowser in the middle, and she's going to pick up her third foul after that ball was stolen by Bruni.
So the fouls are stacking up here early in the second half.
Yes, they are. Skylar Parker comes in for Jasmine Hammett. Second foul on Reagan Bowser. 4:57 to go. Still a 1-point Louisiana lead. Jalea Reese, Brylan Stewart getting ready to check back in. Into the front court, Clopton. Parker had it knocked away from her, out of bounds. And the substitutions being made.
Let's see if that might provide a spark for the Bulldogs here.
33-32. 4:45 to go in the third. Here's Skylar Parker for Clopton. And Stewart gets a steal. Ryland Stewart to Jalea Reese. Jalea. Bounce pass for Pedersen. Now to Ty Campbell. Campbell back to Pedersen over to the far side for Bowser. Bowser for Jalea. Reese falls down and it's picked up by Bruni, and she's fouled by Bowser.
And that's Bowser's third. That's going to be the fifth team. Reese just kind of fell down, lost her balance, and Clopton ended up right with the ball, and Bowser in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
She's a physical player, and she just can't put herself in those situations.
She checks out. Womack back in. Here's a shot by Spoonster. Hits the side of the backboard. Louisiana just watched the rebound, and Clopton picks it up. Spoonster to the baseline. Kick near side. For Brea Smith to the basket. Yes, and a foul. Clopton ahead on the bucket by Brea.
They're going to get Campbell, and that'll be her second.
They haven't been able to open up Ty for that three ball here in the second half as of yet. And the shot makes it a three-point play and a 2-point lead for the Hawks. Got 5 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Here's Campbell. To Reese Womack. Womack scoop shot, no, but a foul going to be called, I think, on Brea Smith. With 3:53 to go. And the Hawks up 35-33. Louisiana yet to score here in the second half.
Yet to score, but this is the best way to get yourself going. Is get to the free throw line and get some easy ones.
It's the first to make it a 1-point game. (35-34). Reese Womack, one more shot, and that one is good as well. We're tied at 35. Bruni with it in the backcourt to Parker. Parker back to Bruni across the line. To Tinley Spoonster. Spoonster puts up a three. That's no good, and it hits the support system. above the backboard. And gives it back to Louisiana.
Full court pressure again from the Hawks here. Wouldn't expect anything different.
Stewart gets it ahead to Pedersen. Pedersen traveled.
And that's probably the fourth time I'd say that a Bulldog player's turned to go and pass it, and they're just not really paying attention and travel.
Parker after the turnover. Into a double team, now to the corner. Here's Brea Smith with it. Bruni for three, that's off the mark. Rebound tipped around, Stewart chases. Brea Smith gets it. Far side, Spoonster to Smith, to Parker. Skylar Parker, bounce pass, Brea Smith, center of the lane, good.
Smith's got 7 quick points here in the second half.
Pass ahead, it's a 3-on-1. And it's tipped out of bounds. Yates, they gave her just enough time to get back. 3:04 to go in the third quarter, 37-35 Clopton.
Yeah, Louisiana kind of spoiled a good 3-on-1 opportunity right there.
Pedersen to inbound. Gets it to Stewart. Bryland gonna take the three. Just off the mark. Pedersen put back. She was bumped. No call. Spoonster picks it up, and now we're gonna have a double dribble called on Tinley Spoonster.
I'm not really sure if she did double dribble there, but they called it.
Yep. I thought maybe the ball got knocked, which would have given her a dribble back. She does look just like her dad when she's outraged, though.
Yes, she does.
To the basket, Depresha can't hit. Yates with the rebound. Ahead for Brea Smith. Smith to the basket, no, but Ty Campbell gonna pick up her third. Everybody's got three.
Oh, they gave it to Chapman, actually.
Yes, they did.
So that's her third as well.
Yep.
So we've got Pedersen with three, Bowser with three, Chapman with three, and Powell with three, all for the Bulldogs.
And the first shot for Brea Smith is good. It's a 3-point lead. That's the biggest of the night for the Hawks. One more opportunity with 2:42 to go in the third quarter. First of two tonight on KJFM. Boys action coming up next. She hit them both. 39-35. Pedersen ahead to Jalea Reese. Look out behind you. Puts on the brakes. Has to go somewhere with it. Comes to the near side for Reese Womack. From the baseline, her shot's good.
Womack's got all four for the Bulldogs in this half.
After they were so good dispersing the offense in the first half, and now a travel called on Brea Smith.
Smith with the travel, but she's really played well this second half to start.
Ahead to Pedersen. Pedersen in trouble. Gets it back. Now to Campbell, center of the lane. Good. Ty Campbell.
Good job by Pedersen being patient in the trap and found Campbell wide open.
Tied at 39. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Campbell Lindsay throws it away. And a travel caught on Ty Campbell as she's had to put the ball away to avoid hitting a Clopton player.
And this is the pace that we saw in the second quarter kind of returning from both teams up and down the court. We'll see if it can continue here.
1:53 to play in quarter number three. Tied at 39, Clopton with the ball. Near side Bruni for three. No. Yates the rebound. Back to Spoonster, and she traveled.
And she's frustrated for sure.
Yep.
Just a young player mistake.
Yep, just a freshman. Long pass ahead. Depresha ahead to Jalea Reese. Reese to the basket. No. Pedersen put back. Gives Louisiana the lead. She's got 5 points. 41-39 Lady Dogs. Here's Brea Smith trying to tie the game. Kicks it back. Spoonster up top. Bruni now to Yates for three. Oh, and that puts Clopton ahead by a point.
There we go. Back and forth.
First points of the night. And we're going to have a foul on Brea Smith.
Oh, Street is not happy. She gave a little jump in the air.
keeps it with Louisiana with 1:19 to go in the third quarter. 42-41, Clopton leads. Jalea Reese inbound to Jordan Pedersen. Pedersen alone in the backcourt. Now to Ty Campbell across the line. She has a dribble. Throws it to the foot of a teammate, and then it's tied up. That's a quick tie-up call.
That's going to be in favor of Clopton.
1:09 to go. Parker back in the ball game for Brea Smith after Brea picked up her second foul. Fouls 7 for Louisiana, just 3 for Clopton here in the second half. That's a long time shooting free throws for the Hawks.
Yes, it will be.
Yates for 3 again. A little long on this one. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It was 2 Hawks that fought over that one. And back to Louisiana it goes with 57 seconds to go in the quarter.
A rare occasion, Clopton backs off the pressure here.
Campbell.
Bulldogs almost don't know what to do.
Yeah. Across the line. Reese Womack to Deprecia Chapman. She can't finish. And on the rebound, a foul.
Just a silly foul, and that's going to be her fourth. And then occurs 90 some odd feet from the other hoop. That'll give Yates a chance at a 1-on-1 here.
42-41. With 42.3 seconds to go. Yates hits the first, earns the second. Two-point lead. Riley Kuntz checks out, so does Madeline Bruni. Smith and Hammett back in. And the second shot good as well. 3-point lead for Clopton. Here's Pedersen in the backcourt over to the far side for Reese Womack. She's bumped and it's taken away. Pass ahead and Pedersen prevents the easy points. Goes out of bounds, stays with Clopton with 32.3 seconds to go. And we'll see if they play for the final shot here. Long pass ahead to Brea Smith on the inbound. She skips it back near side for Shanna Yates. Now to Skylar Parker. Corner, now Yates again. Over to the far side for Brea. To Spoonster, back to Brea Smith. Out high for Hammett. And now to Parker. 13 seconds to go. Down to 10. Trying to lob it inside. It's taken away by Womack. With 6 seconds to go. She goes to the hoop and in. Nice finish there by Womack after the steal. And it's a 1-point game heading to the fourth. Clopton 44, Louisiana 43. Back with the final quarter of regulation after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Ellsbury beats Wellsville in overtime by 4, and then Bowling Green girls pull the upset on Silex tonight.
Might be a night of upsets.
By 11, a double-figure win by Coach Pafford's crew. It's kind of a weird time in the season for Silex. They lost to Louisiana, which I'm not saying that that was a should win because Louisiana's a good team, but the loss to Bowling Green makes your head scratch a little bit more.
And they came in and played well in the Bowling Green tournament as well. I mean, played for the championship.
Yes, they did.
They turn around and have a little bit of a letdown.
Yep. Powell with it. Louisiana down 1. They work it down to Bowser off the glass and in. Reagan Bowser starts the fourth with a bucket.
Good play out of the break there by Derek Brandstetter.
1 point lead for Louisiana. Now a steal. Good work by Jalea Reese. She went to the floor, gets it ahead. Here's Bowser off the glass again.
4 quick ones, and they got the lead by 3.
47-44, 30 seconds gone here in the fourth. Louisiana getting back to what got them a lead of 15 in the first half.
And if I'm Clopton, I'm trying to go to the rim and get fouled as much as possible here, being in the bonus.
Oh, almost a steal by Womack. Back up top now for Bruni. Lob pass in here, side for Spoonster, not a Hammett. Back up top for Madeline Bruni again. Comes to Hammett. Hammett thought about 3. Jalea out to guard against that. Madeline goes to the far side with it to Tinley in the corner. Off her hand, out of bounds, and back to Louisiana. Big turnover there for Clopton. Campbell needs somebody to pass to. Gets it into Womack. Now for Emily Powell back in the ball game. Powell across the line. Puts on the brakes and sets the offense. Over to the far side for Ty Campbell. Back up top for Reese Womack. Womack goes to the hoop and is fouled. Brea Smith.
Strong take to the hoop by Womack. That's something that I haven't seen from her this year a whole lot. She's been very content to stay on the perimeter, so maybe evolving a little bit here.
They didn't give it to Womack. They gave it to Spoonster, her third. Excuse me, that wasn't on Smith. And then Womack's shot is long. Second shot, short. So Louisiana can't add to the lead from the line. Still a 3-point lead. Brea Smith back the other way. No, but a foul on Jalea Reese.
And Powell almost had the steal. Was just a second too late, and ended up with Brea having a breakaway to the rim, and Reese had no choice but to foul.
So Brea to the line, 18 points, 9 of those coming in the third quarter. And the shot is good.
And we talk about free throws all the time, but in a game like this, a 2-point game, one team's about to be in the double bonus. I mean, these free throws are going to be critical.
Second shot, short. She missed her first one. She missed her most recent one. Made every one in between. Here's Powell. Bounce pass.
By Powell.
She makes no mistake.
That was textbook 2-on-1 basketball right there.
49-45. Louisiana leads. Bowser bothering Bruni in the backcourt. Now gets to Spoonster. She hasn't crossed the line yet. Now does. It's on the near side for Yates.
Bowser's really amped up the pressure defensively here.
Bruni out high. To the near side for Hammett. Jasmine to the corner for Tinley Spoonster. Spoonster back up top. Now far side for Yates. Shannon to the corner. Almost cut before that pass came back to her. Bruni near side. Spoonster ball fake. Goes baseline over Powell. No. Yates the rebound. Her putback is good.
A big rebound by Yates in the putback.
It's a 2-point game. 49-47. Ball goes to the floor, and we're going to have a travel called on Powell.
Brandstetter is furious about that one.
Oh, and he said the ref's name. That's never good.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here.
Yeah. That put the eyes right back on Coach Brandstetter. So that's a foul, Mark. 49-47 to the corner. Here's a 3 for Hammond. No. And off of Spoonster's head, out of bounds. Back to Louisiana with 5:14 to go in regulation. Ahead. Here's Powell. Good reverse of directions there. Powell final path through the lane and put it in.
That's her first point since the first quarter, so good to see her get going again here.
51-47. Ball to the floor, picked up. Here comes Bowser off the work by Campbell. 1-on-2 to the hoop and fouled. On the floor.
On the floor. And that'll only be 5 team fouls on Clopton.
And it's on Yates.
That's only her second. No foul trouble for Clopton.
4:51 to go. Yates checks out. Bruni checks out. Powell to the corner for Bowser. Oh, good cut. Jalea Reese off the glass and in.
A great back cut as Clopton's out pressuring. Good find by Bowser, and the Bulldogs got a 6-point lead with 4:44 to go here.
53-47. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Silex Banking Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Popped and ball after the timeout. Spoonster works past Bowser, hands it off for Jasmine Hammett. 53-47, Louisiana up by 6. Here's Spoonster, long 2, off the mark and out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs.
And here comes the full court pressure. It's right in the corner, tough spot to inbound here.
Yep. At the end of the Clopton bench, bounce pass gets it into Emily Powell, and she's fouled.
That'll be 16 fouls, so one more and they'll be going to the line.
Dawn Parker got her for 2. 4:21 to go in the ball game. Again, even tougher spot to inbound now along the sideline, but they get it in, and a travel called against Campbell.
Just drug that back foot. Again, looking to pass a little bit too quick. Instead of just getting the ball, getting composure, and then looking and seeing what you have.
Yeah, because she didn't have a defender in front of her. She could have gone to her dribble. Here's Hammett with it. Knocked out of bounds by Powell. Back into the ball game, Pedersen with 4 fouls, replacing Ty Campbell. 4:11 to go. Near side. Good ball fake by Spoonster, but right into a crowd. Louisiana's collapsing on the ball really well. Shot no good. Rebound was no good. Bowser ahead to Pedersen. Ahead of Hammett. She puts it in.
Yeah, like you said, they're really collapsing well and forcing outside shots, and Clopton's not able to hit anything right now.
And out of bounds. Jalea Reese able to avoid the contact or enough of it, and Parker just goes out of bounds with 3:45 to go.
And a host of subs coming in for Clopton here.
Playing a little offense-defense, I think. Campbell Lindsay back in the ball game. So is Bruni. Powell with it in the backcourt. Trying to find a way across the line, gets it past Lindsay. Here's Bowser with it. Kicks it back to Powell. 3:30 to go. Powell, kick out. Oh, and it goes between 2 Bulldogs out of bounds.
Yeah. And right now, I mean, Branster's probably stressing to use some clock, be patient.
Parker with it in the backcourt after the turnover to Bruni. Almost
Dangerous
knocked out of
pass.
bounds. And it is tipped and taken away. Jalea Reese couldn't get the first one. She tipped the second one to Pedersen. Here's Reese Womack. Back out to Emily Powell, now to Jalea Reese. Reese leaves it for Powell off the glass and in. 2 more, 57-47.
Stretch to a 10-point lead here.
Biggest of the second half. Here's a shot by Bruni just inside the 3-point line. That's her first points of the night. Bowser has it knocked away by Yates out of bounds. Hammett back in for Skylar Parker. 2:43 to go. How long did you say it's been since the Lady Dogs beat Clopton?
I don't want to say and do any jinxing or do any of that, but I believe 21 years.
Wow. Here's Powell. Cross the line to Pedersen. Works it down. Jalea Reese is blocked by Yates. Gets it ahead. Brea Smith. In transition. Puts it off the glass and in. She's got 21. Back to a 6-point game. Powell bothered to Pedersen. Back to Powell across the line. Lost 2 defenders. Womack down low. Bowser for 3. Good.
It's good. Wow.
60-51.
That's
Reagan
a huge
Bowser
shot.
having herself a night. Brea Smith back the other way from the free throw line. Her shot in and out. Following the rebound is Bruni and a tie-up.
Jump ball.
Whew. Jalea Reese was nervous there when the whistle sounded.
I think if they would have called a foul there, Branster may have lost it.
Timeout taken by the Lady Dogs. 60-51 after that 3 by Reagan Bowser. Louisiana leading Clopton. 2 minutes to go on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Kraus Realty, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Love is in the air, and you'll love the rates at People's Savings Bank. With flexible terms from 6 months to 24 months, get more for your money with annual percentage yields as high as 4.75%. Stop in at any of our 11 locations, including right here in Bowling Green, to open a high-interest rate CD, or check us out online at ourpsb.com. People's Savings Bank, member FDIC, quoted APY based on 13-month term with a minimum $1,000 deposit to open and paid stated APY. Terms and conditions may change. Ask for details.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
60-51. Louisiana leading Clopton. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 9-point lead for the Lady Dogs here on Ed Lindsay Court.
2 minutes to go, but likely going to take around 10 to 15 minutes with the fouls.
Yates, pass tipped. Bowser had it.
And they're going to get, I think, Bruni with the foul.
That's right.
That's going to send Bowser to the line. And this is the Bulldogs, one of their better free throw shooters, Bowser is.
Bruni's third foul. 1-and-1 opportunity. She is 0 for 1 tonight from the free throw line. First one to make it a 10-point game. And the shot is good.
Hit almost every part of the iron, but went through the bottom of the net. That's all that matters.
She's got a dozen points.
And stretches to another 10-point lead here.
8 of those here in the fourth quarter. Hit them both. Reagan Bowser having a night. Bruni to Smith. Back up top. Campbell Lindsay with it to Yates.
And Clopton can't take too much time here.
Down to a minute 45. Hammett. Long 3. Yates, no good. Tip out rebound, and Jalea Reese just got clotheslined
They're going to get
by
Yates.
Yates.
Just an unfortunate loose ball foul going for the ball, but she did get Reese hard.
Yep. And Jalea.
She might be a little wobbly.
Yep.
Took one to the chin.
Helped by her teammates up the floor to shoot these 1-and-1s.
That'll be Yates' third.
Definitely got her money's worth on that one. Tinley Spoonster back in for Campbell Lindsay. Minute 37 to play. Jalea Reese at the line. She's got 4 points tonight. And the first one spins the ball back to her. And it is good.
Some good free throw shooting down the stretch here by the Dogs so far.
I think she jammed her fingers a little while ago and has them taped up now, too.
I do see, it looks like her middle finger and ring finger on the shooting hand.
Yeah, it was on a steal where she tipped it to a teammate, and she was holding her hand all the way up the floor. I think she got it taped up on that last time out. Missed the second one, and it is her shooting hand. Here's a three, no good for Jasmine Hammett, out of bounds, and last touch by Brea Smith. It's going back to Louisiana, up by 12.
Right now, if you're Clopton, you need a quick steal and something good to happen.
I get it ahead to Womack, now to Campbell, almost traveled.
Almost did it again.
Yep, Powell with it. Over to the far side. Womack for Powell. They're letting him run a little clock here. Down low, off the glass, Powell is good. What a great play design and execution by Louisiana. Here's Brea Smith, 21 points tonight. Kicks it back for Tinley Spoonster. Spoonster to the near side. Now to Yates out high. Down to 52 seconds. It's a 14-point game. Clopton running the offense.
Using a lot of time here.
Yes, they are. Spoonster through the legs of Bruni, back to Louisiana. 42.2 seconds to go. And
that's all we're going to do it.
Yep. Fresh set of 5 coming out. And that might be ball game. As Clopton pulls off pressure. Everyone's had action tonight except for Blackwell. Lauren Blackwell came into the ball game. Here's Bowser to Womack, off the glass, no good. Rebound knocked around to Parker. Down to 26 seconds to go. Is tonight the night? It's looking like it might be. Campbell Lindsay out high. Down to 16 seconds. Near side, they work it in the middle. Stacia Talbert, no. Rebound tipped to the corner, taken away by Jalea Reese. Kicks it back, down to 5 seconds. Powell with it, loses it out of bounds.
And one more turnover.
2.9 seconds to go. Big smile on Powell's face.
That is going to get the subs in.
Yep.
And a standing ovation here from the Louisiana crowd. I think they know what this game means.
2.9 seconds to go. 65-51. Louisiana ahead.
Yeah.
One final inbound from Clopton. Jalea Reese comes out. She didn't know she was supposed to come off. Too many men on the ice there for a second for Louisiana.
They lose the ball here.
They'll try the inbound again.
Yeah, we're just an inbound and a dribble away, and the game will be over.
Get it into Campbell Lindsay. 65-51 is our final. Louisiana ends the decade-long streak. They beat the Clopton Lady Hawks here at Clopton High School by 14 points. 65-51 is the final. Congratulations to Coach Brandstetter and his Lady Dogs.
And it's all smiles from the girls.
65-51. What a team win tonight for Louisiana, who continue to make upsets here in this 22-23 season. Back with the postgame for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing. the Mercantile Bank and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Back in the broadcast booth, Louisiana, for the first time in, we think, 21 years, has beaten Clopton here 65-51. And what a ball game. Like you said during the break, Greg, a game of runs, and Louisiana had the last one.
Yeah, I mean, Louisiana by 7 after the first quarter. Clopton made a run in the second quarter. Clopton had the lead in the third quarter, and then the Bulldogs, what did they end up winning by 14 at the end? So, I mean, a game of runs, a fun game for sure, and ultimately the Louisiana Bulldogs, or Lady Bulldogs, excuse me, just a little bit too much to handle for the Lady Hawks tonight.
And they pick up their 11th win, 11-9 on the season, and we hope to get Coach Derek Brandstetter up here to talk about what this means to the school, to the program here in a little bit. We'll go through the final scoring numbers. First for the Hawks, 2 points for Tinley Spoonster, Madeline Bruni with 2 points, 2 points for Riley Kuntz, 6 for Skylar Parker, 7 for Shanna Yates, 11 points for Jasmine Hammett. Most of those coming in the first half, most in the second quarter, actually. And then Brea Smith actually led all scores in this ball game with 21 points for the Clopton Lady Hawks in defeat. For the Louisiana Lady Dogs, they spread things out tonight. 5 points in the ball game for Jalea Reese, 6 for Deprecia Chapman, 7 points for Jordan Pedersen, 8 points for Emily Powell, as she sat quite a bit of the first half. And then we had about 11 points for Ty Campbell, 13 for Reagan Bowser. She was fantastic tonight, and 15 points for Reese Womack. And let's get Coach Brandstetter in here and talk about this ball game. 65-51 our final. And Coach, 21 years that streak just ended against Clopton?
I think it's longer than that. I don't. We couldn't really find the last win against Clopton, so.
So it's at least 21 years.
It's at least 21 years. It doesn't really matter. They got the job done tonight.
And it was a team effort. Everyone contributed to this win.
Yeah, and that's who we are. We can't rely on any one player. We've said that all season long. We have to have contributions from everybody, especially tonight. Emily was in foul trouble for a good chunk of the night. Reagan was in foul trouble in the third, and the other girls really stepped up to keep us in it.
We noticed, you kind of flipped the script on Clopton a little bit. In the tournament last week, their press worked really well. And tonight, it was you guys putting on the pressure to start and put together some really good runs off of turnovers.
Yeah, we just talked about how on Friday night they were the aggressor. They were the team that attacked, and we panicked. We backed off, and we had to be more aggressive tonight. The game plan Friday was to get the ball in quicker before they could set the press. Did a much better job of doing that tonight before they could set it and make it difficult to get the ball in bounds. And we told them, as long as you get it in, get your head up the court, strong with the ball, there's opportunities to score on the back end of it, and they did that tonight.
You guys, I know you don't like to get up too high on certain wins, but you're starting to put some impressive wins together, beating Silex, beating Pittsfield, beating Clopton now. It's not always pretty, but you guys seem to just get it done night in and night out.
Well, I'll put a lot on this win. I mean, it's a huge win. Clopton has had their way with Louisiana girls basketball for a long, long time, and even our better teams have not been able to beat them. So there's no downplaying this win. It's huge for our girls. I don't know, if they thought they could do it. There's something about. I talked to Robert James at Silex, and after the game, and he said sometimes they just see that Hawks on the front of the jersey, and that's all there is to it. And I think that was part of it Friday. And just to see him come out tonight and compete, go toe-to-toe was awesome.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulate the girls for us as they get it done here tonight. And really, I'm excited for this team now. I really am. You've done such a great job. They've seemed like they bought into that team concept, and it's fun to watch Louisiana good again on the girls' side.
We appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks.
That's Coach Derek Brandstetter here. 65-51. They beat the Clopton Lady Hawks for the first time in forever here tonight at Clopton High School. We'll be back with the pregame show for the boys' game, a quick pregame show after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Welcome back after a momentous girls game. We return for the nightcap tonight. The Clopton Hawks narrowly escaped with the victory over Louisiana on Saturday in the boys' consolation after Jack Logan hit a acrobatic shot in the final seconds to put Louisiana up by a point. Clopton comes back down, somehow gets a foul, and Jordan Genowine, the sophomore, hits 2 free throws to get Clopton the victory and steal the trophy from Louisiana.
Yeah, 2 huge free throws from Genowine, probably the biggest of his life up until that point, and knocked them both down with confidence. And then, I mean, that was pretty much all but it, as Louisiana had, what was their, 0.6 or 0.7 seconds, so you're really not going to get much of a shot off. And there was tons of issues with the clock, obviously, but I don't know.
We won't harp on that part too much.
I don't know that it would have made a difference, probably not, but
it fuels the debates, kind of like some of the calls in the AFC Championship game.
I mean, if anything, it probably added salt to the wound, because you know that the game's pretty much over, and then you got to replay it 3 times.
Yeah, true, very true. And then they had one more clock issue in the next game too. After that,
did they?
Yeah, before they finally got back on track.
Rough night at the scores table.
Yeah. But this one, how does Louisiana come back and have to play the same team their very next game?
Well, we kind of talked about this off the air a little bit earlier, but as a coach, I know that it's never fun to play the same team back-to-back games. I mean, it's just hard to get back up for it, even if you win or if you lose. It's just tough. I mean, to beat a team twice in a row like that. So if you're Louisiana, I mean, I think you got to come with the confidence. You know that, I mean, you were right there. You're a play or 2 away from winning. I mean, that's the difference in that type of game. And you can kind of look back at those plays on the film and see where you can get better and make learn from the mistakes to come out here tonight and get the win.
All right. We'll say that's our keys to the game, brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader. And we'll take a break. We'll come back with your starters after this as we continue in the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high-deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starters for this ball game, first for the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs, 13-6, coached by Matt Smith. They'll start senior guard number 1, Wyatt Harrison. Senior guard number 2, Latrell Weber gets a start. Junior forward number 3, Cooper Lumley in the starting 5. Senior guard number 5, Donovan Richards, and a senior guard number 23, Jack Logan gets the start. For the Clopton Hawks, 15-5, coached by Tony Francis. They'll start a 6'2 senior number 1, Tyler Kuntz. Number 3 gets a start, a 6-foot junior, Chase Hall. Number 11, a 5'9 sophomore, Jordan Genowine in the starting 5. A 6'4 junior, number 42, Cash Evans gets a start, and a 6'3 sophomore, number 44, Kane Evans gets a start. Cash had a big second half in that 1-point victory last week against Louisiana. So again, for the Bulldogs, it's Harrison, Weber, Lumley, Richards, and Logan. And for Clopton, it's Kuntz, Hall, Genowine, Evans, and Evans. And those are your starting 5 for both sides. We'll take a break, come back. We're just minutes away from our second game of the night. The Clopton Hawks, the Louisiana Bulldogs on whiteout night here at Clopton High School on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins, Eolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Second game of the night, just around the corner here as the band plays here. A great crowd tonight for this doubleheader between Louisiana and the Clopton Hawks. The girls' game went to Louisiana by 14 points as the Lady Dogs win for the first time in at least 21 years against the Clopton Lady Hawks. I'm sure we'll say that about 20 more times just to help it sink in here tonight as, you know, a lot of the girls that are currently on the team, obviously none of them ever saw a win over Clopton.
Yeah, they've never seen it. Like you said, experienced it. They weren't even alive.
And some of their parents probably played in the rivalry and never beat Clopton, themselves. So
I mean, I'll say I've never seen in my life Louisiana beat Clopton.
I don't think I have either. And that's I've been in this area for 23 years now, and I've never seen it. So congratulations. That is just a huge win and a huge step forward for the Lady Bulldogs. Well, Clopton, they've got to shake that one off,
Yeah. That'll be important for them to rebound, and they've got to just leave this in the rearview mirror. Here we go with the lights off intro.
Yep. While they do that, we'll take one more quick break, come back with the tip-off between Clopton and Louisiana after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Silex Banking Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Well, no Timmy trumpet or anything like that for the second game, and Clopton comes out like they're the New England Patriots.
Yep, just very casual and straight to business.
Yep, just all run out together as a team. And it'll be Cash Evans jumping center against Jack Logan. 8 minutes are on the clock. We are ready for basketball here. Second game of the night. And the tip was unfair.
Yeah, Jack hit it on the way up out of the referee's hand.
So they'll do it again. 8 minutes on the clock again. And it's won back by Evans, and we're underway. Genowine hands it off to Chase Hall.
Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs to start the game here.
Out high for Kane to Cash. Cash off the back of the rim and in. So the Evans starting early here against Louisiana.
And that's big for Clopton to get him going quick.
It took a while in that consolation game. Latrell Weber off the glass, no good, and Cash with the rebound. 33 seconds gone here in the first, 2-0 Clopton. They have the ball. Hall out high with it, Weber against him. Got kind of half a pick there from Cash. Now Coons, who got in foul trouble, gets himself going early in this one. 4-0 Clopton. He spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half on Saturday afternoon. Here's Harrison, down to Weber, back up top now for Richards. Richards hands it for Logan. Logan thought about that NBA range three. There it is. In and out, no good. And the rebound picked up by Evans. Long pass ahead for Kane. Kane to the hoop, reverses, goes to that left hand and puts it in. Kane has two.
Quick timeout by the Bulldogs here. 6-0 run to start for Clopton.
6-0. They lead here in the first quarter on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Kraus Realty, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Up the floor with it is Weber. Throw to the far side, drops it off for Wyatt Harrison. Harrison, spin move. Jump shot, no good. Fights for the rebound and picked up by Chase Hall. Hall will bring it up the floor for Clopton, out to a 6-0 start here against Louisiana. To Genowine. Genowine through the free throw line, kicks it back to Tyler Kuntz. To the near side for Chase Hall. Hall back up top for Kane Evans. Kane to the far side for Kuntz. Works against Harrison. Now hands it off to Cash. Cash, ball fake. Ball goes to the floor momentarily, and it's tied up as Cooper Lumley comes in.
Yeah, good defense by Lumley there. He's got a tall task, largely outsized by Cash Evans.
He's one of those kids that just kind of personifies the name Bulldog.
Lumley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tough-nosed kid.
Over to the far side for Weber. Free throw line, kicks it near side now for Harrison for three. That one's off the mark, and Cash with the rebound. I was saying last week during the tournament, Cooper was in daycare with my daughter, a long time ago. He was that same kid.
Yeah.
He was the enforcer in the room as well, even as a toddler. Him and his cousin Reagan Bowser.
Yep. They're like two peas in a pod.
Yep. To the hoop. That shot no good for Kane, but he's heading to the line to shoot a pair of free throws.
They're going to get Logan with his first foul. And Logan usually does a very good job of staying out of foul trouble. And he's forced to because the Bulldogs rely on him to score so much.
Nearly 3 minutes gone. Louisiana yet to score. They're down 7-0. Really just one clear shot, and that was Logan's three. That came up empty. Hit them both, did Kane.
And right here, like you said, struggling to score. They got to get the ball in the bucket just to get started here. And maybe things will unravel.
Over to the far side for Richards. Free throw line, kicks it near side for Weber. Weber goes baseline. Tried to clear out Kane, gets it to Lumley. Back to Weber, that shot. A little hook shot, no good. Tip out rebound, and another contested shot, and Genowine comes up with the board. To Kane, back to Genowine. Now to Hall, Chase Hall. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first. Far side for Kuntz.
Clopton being patient.
They can be with an 8-point lead. Out high for Kane, now to Genowine on the far point. Down to Kane.
That's what they're looking for.
Over Logan, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Dogs. Over to the far side now for Weber. Luttrell pulls back now to Richards, to the near side for Lumley. He'll try the three. In and out, no good, and the rebound goes to Harrison.
And they're going to get a set play here. Coach Smith calls it out.
Lumley gives it back to Richards. To the near side. Here's Logan for three. That looks good. A little long. And the rebound pulled down by Kane Evans.
So far, Clopton doing a very nice job defensive rebounding. No second chance points for the Dogs.
8-0 they lead. Tried to force it down low, and Richards got a hand on it, and here comes Logan. Jack Logan.
They're going to get the block, and Logan will go to the line here.
Foul's going to be on Kuntz. His first.
So maybe a chance to, as we say in golf, get the fingers in the cookie jar here.
First shot, good. .317 to go. First point for the Bulldogs tonight. Comes off the hand of Jack Logan. Kenny McCormick replaces Latrell Weber. They try to heat up that outside shot.
Yeah, McCormick's had some. He started off the year shooting the ball really well, and he's kind of been going through a slight slump, so I know they're going to look to try and get him going.
Still hasn't found a three-pointer he doesn't like, no.
Oh, no. He loves to shoot it.
Kuntz in the backcourt, 8-2 the score, make it 10-2. Off the glass, Kane Evans. This thing's just opened up or Cash, rather.
Easy to get them mixed up.
With it is Richards. At least I don't call him Zach or
Alec, yeah. Sauce.
Lane opens up. Oh, Richards kicks it to the corner for Kenny for three. Good.
Right on cue, Kenny McCormick.
I'm all aboard passing up that wide open layup for that three, but they got it. Here's Malik Marshall.
2 for the three.
10-5 our score. Clopton leading. Kuntz out of the corner. Gives it to Cash. Now back to Kuntz. To the near side for Marshall. Marshall to the baseline. Lost control. Gives it off to Genowine. Oh, good. Backdoor pass. And, he can't hit. Cash got his own rebound. Yeah. He's got 6 already in the ball game. And it's 12-5 in favor of the Hawks.
And they're going to get another set play here.
Down to a minute 48 to go in the first quarter. 12-5. Here's a 3, top of the key. That one drops through. Donovan Richards.
That's a good sign to see him shooting the ball pure like that.
Down to a 4-point Clopton lead. Here's Hall into the front court with it. Guarded by Harrison over to the far side now for Marshall. Malik. Backs it up for Genowine. Genowine through the lane, off the glass, high off the glass and good.
Nice take to the rim by Genowine. Strong finish.
Here's Logan. That shot's good. Jack Logan, first shot from the field to go down tonight. He's got 4 points, 14-10 is the Clopton lead. And a foul going to be whistled against the Bulldogs with 58.7 seconds to go.
And they're going to get Harrison with his first.
And Wyatt Martin comes in, Latrell Weber comes back in, Harrison and Lumley take a seat. Far side for Kuntz. Lob pass. A little too much lob on that one, out of the reach of Kane Evans. Here comes Weber back the other way for the Bulldogs. Curls into the corner, now gets it back up top for Richards. Donovan, they're giving him a little room. Steps out, 3-ball way off the mark. Logan tips the rebound to himself, and he traveled. Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to find a little bit of space on Evans. Took a step. 34.9 seconds to go in the first.
And Louisiana showing some full court pressure here.
Here's Hall. Guarded by Weber. Gets past Latrell for the most part. Now to Kuntz. Up high for Kane. Evans down to 15 seconds. To Genowine. Genowine. Up high for Kuntz, lob pass. Back to the near corner. Genowine again, down to 2 seconds. Turnaround, tip up, no good. Yeah, that tip up was kind of a nice design play.
Yeah.
14-10. Clopton leads Louisiana after the opening 8 minutes. Back with the second after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together to chat. Call your local Country Financial representatives, Luke and Aaron Fessler, today at 217-285-4429 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
So going to be Clopton ball to start the second quarter. They lead Louisiana 14-10. But a good rebound over the first couple minutes in the last few by Louisiana. They were finally able to get things going after being down, 8-0 for a while.
8-0 to start. Oh, and he missed Cash wide open under the rim there.
Here's Kuntz with it. To Genowine out high. They lob it down to Cash. Cash, center of the lane, dumps it off for Kane. Kane, off the glass is good.
Strong finish. It's going to be a tough matchup all night down there with the Evans brothers.
They both have 6 points already. Here's Richards. Puts on the brakes to the near side for Weber. Weber back to Martin, to Latrell again. His 3 is off the mark, off of Martin, and over to the far side. Kuntz picks it up. Almost traveled, handed off to Chase Hall. Has it back now. Top of the key. Tyler Kuntz over to Chase Hall. Up top for Kane. Evans gives it to Kuntz. Down Cash. Cash backs Jack Logan to the floor.
Yeah, he just tried to flop there. Easy bucket for Cash.
And a 4-0 run by the Evans brothers to start the second quarter. 18-10. They lead Louisiana. Yeah, last week I think that was the floppingest Bowling Green tournament I think I've ever been to. Everybody was hitting the deck. Out high, Kenny for three. Short on this one. Martin had the rebound, tied up by Chase Hall.
Let's stay with the Bulldogs, but going back to the flop, I mean, everyone sees this so much on TV. And there's been a lot of talks about putting a restricted circle even in high school to kind of do away with that.
Inbound goes down low. Body's falling. Turn around. Can't get the shot up. Kicks it all the way out to Kenny. McCormick out high with it. Gets a pick from Martin. Now gives it to Richards. Richards backs up. Worked on by Chase Hall. Now to Weber. Weber to the free throw line. Far side for Martin. Back up again.
Just not a lot of movement right now from the Bulldogs offensively.
Yeah. Richards almost lost control, bumped a couple of times by Chase. Now gives it off to Weber. Weber back to the free throw line. Hands it to McCormick. His shot is short, and Kane flies in for the rebound. Evans hands it off for Chase Hall. Here's the three near side. Rims out for Kuntz, but Kane got the rebound back to Kuntz, and he's fouled. That's going to be the second on Logan.
It was a good rebound by Kane and found the cutting Kuntz right to the rim, and Jack Logan fouled from behind. That's his second foul, and Kuntz to the line for a three-point opportunity.
Logan will check out as Wyatt Harrison comes back in.
So we'll see what, I mean, obviously everyone knows Jack Logan a big scorer. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do offensively without him.
11-point lead for the Hawks. As Kuntz hits the free throw, he's got 5 points so far in this ball game. Oh, tipped and stolen away by Kane Evans. He goes in 1-on-4 and is fouled. Wow.
Yeah, he just read that play, knew it was coming, and jumped the pass. I got Donovan Richards with the foul.
His first, yeah. 21-10, here's Kane. Back to Genowine. Genowine for Cash. Evans kicks back. Genowine from the baseline. His shot misses everything, and Richards gets the rebound. To the near side, McCormick for three. Short. Martin tried to tip it out. Kane takes it away. Pass down low for Kane. Oh.
Ooh, a late foul, but.
Yeah, Weber going to pick up the personal.
It was a nice find by Genowine.
Yeah, Genowine's got good court vision.
Yes, I've been very impressed by him watching him this year. Very athletic, and like you said, great court vision.
11-point lead. Kane back to the line, and he hits the free throw. He was hanging on to that free throw line for dear life.
Almost fell over. But he got it to go.
Second shot is good as well. 23-10. Clopton leads Louisiana with 4:47 to go here in quarter number 2 from Clopton High School. It's whiteout night. Louisiana girls beat the Lady Hawks. Some other scores. Ellsbury outlasted Wellsville in overtime. Girls basketball don't have a score on that, but Ellsbury did hold on for the win. Silex played at Bowling Green, and Bowling Green pulled off a 11-point win over the Lady Owls. So it's upset night here on a Tuesday. Work it down low. Martin just scoops up a shot over his head as
he lost his balance, and we got a shoe loss down there.
Yeah, that's Haynes' shoe.
He's playing without it. They're going to go.
Yep. It's just sitting in the backcourt, too. He's running the offense. Woo! And they're finally going to say nope.
Yeah. That's a good
Go
decision
get your
by
shoe.
the referee. That's just a safety precaution.
Almost looks like he's wearing a baseball sock. He must have an ankle wrap on.
Yeah, he's got the ankle braces. Didn't even have to untie the shoe to put it back on.
Oh, what a
Another
cut.
good pass.
Off the glass on the reverse layup, Kane Evans, and the offense just working right now for Clopton.
Evans with 10 points.
Yep, from the free throw line, that shot no good. Ball goes to the floor, picked up by Evans. And here come the Hawks again. Kuntz slams on the brakes on the far point. Oh, tried to get another backdoor pass over the Louisiana defender. Taken away. Weber, no, but a foul will send him to the line.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Hayne.
Jason Hayne, his first.
So Weber with a chance to kind of cut down this 15-point lead that the Hawks have built up here.
They're looking for their first point of the second quarter. And Long on the shot. Hayne checks out. Cash back in. So both Cash and Kane Evans back in there.
So Lumley in for Richards for the Dogs.
Second shot for Latrell Weber is good.
There we go. On the board the second quarter, excuse me.
25-11. It's kind of what it took free throws to get the offense going in the first quarter.
Yep. It's just been pretty stagnant.
Pass taken away from Kane. Here come the Bulldogs. McCormick for Harrison. Out high. Weber going to drive to the basket, put it off the glass and in.
Weber getting going here.
25-13. Kuntz. Back for Hall, back to Kuntz again. Tyler. Up and around to Genuine. Gets it to Cash over to the far side. Kuntz going to put up the three. That's Long. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul.
Looks like staying there. It's going to be on one of the Bulldogs.
Yep.
It's on Weber, and that'll be his second.
Wow.
Must have got a push under the rim. We couldn't really see very well from up here.
2:41 to go. 12-point lead for Clopton. And Coach Smith wants an explanation. That's about the most conversation I've ever seen Coach Smith have with an official, and
they're
some
still
folks
talking
were
here as the game's
asking for
gone.
a technical. Here's Kuntz out high, up and around. Genuine. Baseline now for Cash, back up top. The three is offline for Hall. Cooper got the rebound. Here's Kenny up the floor for Weber. Cooper Lumley just had it taken off his hands. He did.
One of the Evans brothers got it.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell which one.
He tried to go between the both of them.
That's a tall task.
Yeah.
Two big boys.
Near side now for Kuntz.
And Louisiana's gone to a 2-3 zone look here, so I'd expect Clopton to be very patient.
Far side. Here's Genuine for three. No. Rebound tipped out, and Evans got it. Back to Kuntz off the glass. No. Tip out rebound. Harrison picks it up, and he's fouled.
And a loose ball foul, most likely going to be on Genuine.
Yep. His first. Minute 38 to go in the half. That's only the second foul against Clopton.
Yeah, this is much different than the girls' game.
Yeah.
Where we stopped play every 10, 15 seconds, it felt like.
Yeah, they never put it on the board. That's the third team foul, my mistake. Kuntz, Genuine, and Hall, or Haney each have one.
Louisiana still with only 13 points here. And very slow offensively.
Logan back in the ballgame, center of the lane. That shot flat. And the rebound picked up by Kuntz. Here come the Hawks. Up the floor, Genuine. Down to a minute 18 to the near side for Kuntz. Tyler.
Bulldogs still in the zone.
Evans to the corner now. Going baseline, Genuine. He's blocked from behind. Put back no good. And finally Louisiana comes up with it. Logan ahead. for Ethan Harrison. Harrison to the corner for McCormick. Now back for Jack Logan. NBA three. That's good. He's got 7 points.
I think that's how the Bulldogs are going to have to play. They're going to have to move the ball in transition.
Down to 47 seconds to go in the half. Lead down to single digits, 25-16 Clopton. Here's Kane Evans out high for Chase Hall. Hall over to Genowine. Now for Kane to Cash. Back to the free throw line, now to Kuntz. Kuntz, his three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Martin for Louisiana. Hands it off to Jack Logan. Logan stops, starts, stops again. Working against Kuntz. Kuntz to the corner. McCormick, that one rattles home.
Logan and McCormick, back-to-back threes here.
25-19.
5 seconds here in the half.
Cross court. Genowine for three at the buzzer.
Genowine.
The three is good for Jordan Genowine. He's got 5 points. And we go to halftime with Clopton leading 28-19 here on Whiteout Night at Clopton High School on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books, and Clopton leads Louisiana here at Clopton High School 28-19. A much better second quarter for Louisiana, but it seems like whenever the Bulldogs have made a run, Clopton's been able to answer that run after building that initial lead.
Yeah, they got off to, Logan went out with 2 fouls, and they looked really stagnant offensively. Weber kind of got them going finally, and then back-to-back threes by Logan and McCormick to close out the half. But like you said, Genowine with the huge answer at the buzzer, kind of just like last Friday night, or Saturday, excuse me.
Yeah, it's got the makings of a game that's going to tighten up there about midway through the fourth quarter and be kind of a dogfight for the final 4 minutes in this one. But Louisiana, they've been getting in early foul trouble, and they've been such a slow starting team this season. I don't know how you fix that. They always get better by the end of the ball game, but boy, I'm sure Coach Smith would love a fast start every now and again.
Yeah, the games where they do have fast starts, they really click the rest of the game.
Yeah.
The games where they come out slow, it's like they're fighting tooth and nail just to get in a rhythm and get some sort of flow going offensively and defensively. And tonight I'm kind of struggled initially defensively as well. Went to the zone, kind of helped slow down Cash, but some other Hawks chipped in nicely.
It seems like when Donovan was out for an extended time with that injury, the Bulldogs just didn't have a lot of depth. I think having him back in the starting five has really opened up a few more options. Once a player has to come out, you have maybe 3 or 4 guys that can really contribute on that bench now.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely provides some more depth, and also, I mean, he's one of the few guys on their team that can really create with the ball in his hands and get to the rim and get open looks for other people. So he's very crucial to this team in a lot of variety of ways.
Clopton, the Evans brothers have looked really good. Combined 18 points in the first half. How do you solve that combination of size and agility?
That's a good question. I don't know if the Bulldogs really have an answer or if a lot of teams in the area do. They're both great players. They're big, they're physical, and like you said, they move well.
28-19, Clopton leads Louisiana after 2. We'll come back with first half scoring after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
28-19 our score after 2 quarters. First half scoring for Louisiana. 3 points for Donovan Richards, 3 for Latrell Weber, 6 points for Kenny McCormick off the bench, and 7 for Jack Logan. So no one really sniffing at double figures yet. For Clopton, they have 1 player in double figures. That's Kane Evans with 10, 8 points for Cash Evans, 5 each for Jordan Genowine and Tyler Kuntz. So just 4 players have scored on each side as we have a 28-19 score after 2 quarters. Not a whole lot to talk about as far as free throw shooting, except for it's actually perfect for 2 quarters. As Clopton is 5 for 5 shooting, and actually Latrell missed 1. So 3 of 4 shooting are the Bulldogs through 2 quarters from the free throw line. Not a whole lot. I think there was a combined 10 fouls. In the first half.
Not very many.
9 or 10.
Like we said, much different than the girls' game.
For sure. 28-19 our score after 2 teams back from the locker room. We'll take a break, come back with the second half after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Salem Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Warm-up complete. Teams back to the benches for some final instruction. Band continues to play here at halftime inside Dale Miller Gymnasium as Clopton leads Louisiana 28-19, heading to the second half of this ball game. Mark Ronick, Greg Pitzer back in the broadcast booth. Maddie Ingram, Gordon and Tanis running around. Brendan making it all work back at the station. And we are ready to go with the second half here from Clopton High School. As Clopton will have the ball to start quarter number 3 with the lead by 9.
Looks like we've got the starters from both squads.
And Hall with it. So we're underway to Genowine. Genowine on the near point. Comes back to Chase Hall. Hall feeds Cash Evans all the way out. Kuntz for 3. That one long. Rebound knocked around. Genowine picks it up. Back to Hall.
And the Bulldogs come out in the zone again.
Lob pass for Cash. Back to Hall. To the near side for Genowine again. Trying to find a cut. To the near side for Hall. Goes to Kane on the baseline. Up top. Here's a 3, top of the key. That one drops through.
Genowine again, picking up where he left off. Gives him 8 points on the night.
31-19. Back the other way. Richards found his way to the basket and gets bumped pretty good by Genowine. That'll be Jordan's second. 56 seconds into the third quarter. Back to a double-digit lead for the Hawks. With Donovan Richards at the line. And the first of 2 is up and good. First point of the second half for Louisiana and Donovan Richards. (31-20). And the second shot is no good. And Cash gets the rebound, just reached up over
Harrison.
Wyatt. Kuntz across the line. Near side now for Genowine. Center of the lane for Cash. Cash over Logan and scores.
And they just made it look easy there. Great ball movement.
Logan, long 3. No.
That was way downtown.
That's where he likes to go. Genowine got the rebound, trying to go coast to coast, and
we're going to get a block. Good attempt by Lumley.
He picks up his first. Minute and a half into the third quarter. Kuntz to inbound on the baseline. Hall with it. Back to Tyler Kuntz, now to Kane Evans. Kane, center of the lane, hook shot's good.
And it's the Evans brothers show right now.
Down to 6:12 to go in the third quarter. 35-20, biggest lead of the night for the Hawks. Logan going to
Another
try that
deep
long
one.
three again. There's good. He's
That
good
one's
from,
good.
that was what, 30 foot?
Yeah, that was almost on the L and Lindsay out there. But I'll tell you what, he has no fear.
No.
Shooting the ball anyway.
Yeah. I'm not thinking he fears much at all, really. He is all about confidence, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we talked about that in the girls' game. Confidence is everything.
Yep. Oh, what a drive there by Geneline, and the layup is good.
Right now the Bulldogs just can't get a stop.
No.
Can't afford to trade buckets.
Nope. Harrison off the glass. Wyatt with
Nifty
his first
move.
points.
Around Cash.
37-25, down to 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Kuntz.
Smart decision to pull it out. Get a good look here.
Here's the long three. Probably not the look that.
No, I don't think Coach Francis wanted that. He's shaking the head.
Yeah. Ball fake. Harrison moves Hall out of the way. Gives it to Logan off the glass. Nice.
Yeah, Francis is going to take a quick timeout here.
37-27, 10-point Clopton lead. That's been as much as 15 here in the third. Down to 4:45 to go in the quarter on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Silex Banking Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
37-27, Clopton leading Louisiana. 4:45 to go in the third quarter here from Clopton High School. Our front Greg Pitzer back in the broadcast booth. We'll have more basketball for you on Friday from Monroe City. Bowling Green traveling up to take on the Panthers and Lady Panthers. Lady Cats had a big win over Silex tonight. So they're starting to gel at the right time.
It's always the time of year that you want to be playing your best.
Mm-hmm. Here's Cash off his foot, and then off of Logan, and then off of Lumley out of bounds. Stays with Clopton.
Weird turn of events there. Tough place to inbound from, right in the corner.
Yep. Lob pass out to Kane. Now to Cash Evans. Genowine puts on the brakes. Kicks it back to Chase Hall. Hall beyond the arc to Kuntz. Kuntz. Just 5 points tonight. It's all been about the Evans brothers tonight. Here's Genowine. To Cash. Corner for Genowine. Back to Cash. Around Lumley. In and a foul.
And if he catches the ball on the low block, you're just not going to stop him. Louisiana anyway. It's such a size disadvantage. And Lumley gave him the and one there. Chance to make a three-point play.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be Lumley's second foul. And the second team foul.
And the shot is good. 40-27. There's Richards. Cut off from the baseline, gives it back. Ooh, falling down was Kane. That actually kind of created a stop there as Weber was forced to go sideways.
Pick.
From the free throw line, Cash no good. Richards the rebound, and here come the Bulldogs again, trailing by 13. To the near side, here's Harrison for three, in and out. And Cash the rebound.
We don't keep track of rebounds, but Cash has to have close to 10 already.
Oh, yeah. Here's Kuntz. To Kane over to the far side. Hall for three, and that one rims out. Rebound is out of bounds.
Smart play by Jack Logan. Throws it off the shoes of Cash Evans.
Kenny McCormick coming back in. He replaces Latrell Weber. 5 minutes gone here in the third.
And Logan's going to handle the point guard duties here.
Back to Richards.
Louisiana trying to get a set here.
Harrison takes over at the top of the key. Back to Richards. He'll take the three from the far side. Long on that one. Rebound off the hip of Hall to Genuine. Back to Chase Hall. Hall to the hoop. Scoop no good, but he's heading to the line. Ended up in the cheerleaders.
Richards is going to pick up his second foul and send Hall to the line.
2:31 to play in the third quarter.
Right now, while Clopton shooting free throws, offensively, I mean, the Bulldogs just not a lot of ball movement. Just standing around, and they're content with shooting threes.
First shot for Hall is good. Make it 41-27.
That's his first bucket of the night.
As Kane checks out. Looks like he's walking a little ginger on that Clopton bench.
And he's got a little bit of a limp, and the trainer, Eric Schaefer, is going to give him a quick look as Hall knocks down his second.
42-27. Biggest lead of the night is 15. For the Hawks, here's Logan. Bounce pass for Martin. Too hard off the glass. And the rebound pulled down by Harrison, and he's bumped by Chase Hall.
Yeah, it was a nice find by Jack Logan on the pick and roll, and Martin just kind of couldn't quite handle the pass and forced it up with the left, way off the mark.
2:15 to play in the third. I still think Louisiana has a run in them.
Yeah, though, this game's not out of striking distance. They can get hot.
Good spin move by McCormick. Floater on the baseline, a little long. And the rebound pulled down by Genuine. Oh, taken back by Harrison. Wyatt Harrison kicks it back. Logan for three. No. Harrison got the rebound. His putback is good. Wyatt Harrison has 4 points here in the third quarter and a timeout taken with 1:56 to go. 42-29. Clopton leads Louisiana here on the third quarter. It's a full timeout on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Kraus Realty, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
After the timeout, Jack Logan committed a quick foul, and now on the subsequent inbound, Chase Hall called for a foul. A moving screen or something, or a push off?
I think they're getting him with a push off. I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't really watching.
With it is Harrison out high.
Again, just standing around.
And taken away by Genuine. Genuine 1-on-3, and a blocking foul going to be called against Harrison. That's Ethan, his first. He wasn't set to take a charge.
No,
it almost looked like he offered the contact to Genuine. First shot good.
I respect the attempt.
1:38 to go. Now 43-29. And the second shot good as well. Back to a 15-point lead. With a minute and a half to go in the third. Here's McCormick with it to Wyatt Harrison up top to Ethan, and he has it taken away. Genowine to the hoop. No! And knocked out of bounds by Kuntz. Back to Louisiana.
Wasn't really. That was kind of an odd approach to the basket, and then.
Well, he looked to the bench.
Yeah, I almost thought maybe he was going to try to go up and dunk it, possibly. I'm not sure if he can or not, but went up for the layup and just missed.
Yeah, he got in too tight. When he looked back to the bench, it's like he had his steps mapped and then he didn't. Here's Logan, center of the lane, good.
That's kind of his shot right there, the little baby hook in the paint.
44-31. Clopton leads, they have the ball. Here's Kane Evans to Genowine, back out Hall. And they may run a little clock here with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Richards back out to Kane, over to the far side now for Genowine. Down to Cash, off the glass, oh my.
Great seal and good pass from the corner, or from the wing, excuse me.
Kick out, here's Lumley. Hands it back to Jack from the Hawk at center court. That one's no good. Kane got the rebound, hands it off to Hall, to Genowine across the line. Down to 20 seconds. Now 17 on the clock. Here's Kuntz. Lob pass for Cash. Down to 10. Genowine. Down to 7. Running out of time. Here's Hall. Down to Cash, off the glass again.
Textbook execution there by Clopton on the pick and roll and the kickback to find Cash Evans.
48-31. Biggest lead of the night for Clopton at 17 points as we head to the fourth on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the fourth quarter. The JV boys game went to Louisiana, 38-36 over Clopton. The girls game went to Louisiana, 65-51. First time that the Lady Bulldogs have beaten the Clopton Lady Hawks in a generation. And now at least 21 years. I think that qualifies.
Yep.
And it's Clopton leading the final game of the night by 17 points heading to the final quarter. This game was a 1-point game in the Bowling Green tournament last week, with Clopton stealing the victory away from Louisiana. Tonight it's been a team effort anchored by the Evans brothers, and there's another block by Cash out of bounds on Wyatt Martin to start the fourth quarter. Everyone's contributing, but it's a big night for 42 and 44 down low, the Evans brothers. Far side, now they get it into Martin. He kicks it back out to Lumley. Cooper flips a pass down to the baseline. Now for Weber again, 7:35 to go in the ball game. Back to Richards out high. Donovan gonna drive, kicks it to the near side. That's Harrison for three, and that's good. Wyatt Harrison with a tray.
And he shot the ball very well from beyond the arc all season long.
14-point game. Clopton ahead, 48-34. Here's Hall. Chase to the far side. Now to Cash. Cash for Kane. Off the glass and good. Kane Evans has 14.
Evans to Evans.
Now a tip and a take by Kuntz. 2 on 4. He goes to the hoop and puts it in himself.
That's going to stretch out to a 18-point lead here.
Wow. Not expected. McCormick getting ready to check back in. Richards, no, but a foul going to be called on Cash Evans, his first. And to the line heads Donovan Richards. He's got 4 points tonight. 1 of 2 shooting free throws. .6:33 on the clock.
Right now, if you're Louisiana, you've got to definitely find a way to force some turnovers and get some quick stops and capitalize.
Richards missed the first. He's missed 2 in a row from the free throw line. Just that first quarter 3. His only shot to go down from the field tonight. And makes the second one. 52-35. Kuntz. Now to Hall. Back to Tyler Kuntz. Gets it down to Kane Evans. Evans, a spin move on Lumley off the glass. Good, and a foul.
That was a move right there. Good spin move and the and one. And we said it earlier. It's the Evans brothers show.
Yeah. I'd love to see the assist totals from this game because those guards are finding them cutting every which way.
And together, I believe, if I've got it right, I've got them at 35 points combined. It might be 37.
Oh, it was 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. In and out. Oh, that was almost the oddest void lock we've seen. Down to 6:10 to go. 54-35. That shot off the glass is good. Little runner there.
Yeah, nice move by Donovan Richards. Good finish. They got to get some stops here if they want to climb back in.
Mm-hmm. Genowine across the line. Kicks it near side. Kuntz going to put up the tray. Oh, he just drops it straight through. Tyler Kuntz with a 3. He's got 10 points.
First 3 of the night. He usually is a pretty solid shooter.
Mm-hmm. 5:37 to go. It's a 20-point game. Clopton ahead, 57-37 here in the final 5.5. Sylvie in there for the first time tonight. McCormick steps inside 3, gets it back now to Richards. He backs up. Donovan looking up.
Yeah, moving screen. Didn't let him get set at all.
Second on Ethan Harrison. And that is the 7th team foul. Well, since it was an offensive foul, they won't shoot. And now another foul.
Yeah,
Gonna be
that was
called
on
on
Harrison as well.
Yep.
So now they're shooting.
Clopton in control of this one, up by 20. And Tyler Kuntz heading to the line for a 1-and-1. And the first shot earns the second. It's almost like Clopton knew they stole one the other day, and they've just come out and tried to really dominate in every facet of this ball game.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave this one up to chance.
Bounce pass out to McCormick. He'll shoot the 3. That one's off to the right, and Cash got the rebound. Harrison almost picked up his 3rd foul, too. He was hacking on Evans. Genowine, no, but a foul.
That'll be on Sylvie, his first.
.58-37. And Genowine back to the stripe. He's got a dozen points. First shot is good. Lead swells to 22. Second shot good. 60-37. He's 4 for 4 from the line. 14 points in the ball game. Down to 4:50 to play. Here's Richards, free throw line to the near side for Cooper Lumley. Back up top. Now to Sylvie. Sheldon goes far side. To McCormick, steps inside three to the baseline. Now to Sylvie. Back to Kenny for three from the corner. No, short on that one, and Kane gets the rebound for Clopton. Ahead to Genowine.
And McCormick just can't seem to find his touch.
He's hit a couple, but
another good pass by Genowine.
Yep, and a good finish by Evans. He's got 19. Yeah, Kenny just hasn't found the consistency tonight. Here's Sylvie. Oh, stolen away by Kuntz. Here he comes to the hoop and lays it in. Tyler Kuntz going coast to coast off the steal. And just Louisiana got a little sleepy on offense that time, and Kuntz took advantage.
They did. Right now, they're kind of out of sync.
Yep. McCormick with a rebound off that miss. Here's Lumley for three, and that one's good. Cooper Lumley with the tray.
His first bucket of the night.
Makes it 64-40. We're down to 3:18 to go. Genowine. To Cash down near side. There's Hall for three. No. And Kenny McCormick with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Pass ahead. Lumley to the basket and in.
Lumley back-to-back buckets.
64-42. Here's Kane. Kane. Back to Kuntz. He's going to put up the three over McCormick. No good. Ooh. I think Kane got away with the foul there. So did Genowine. Harrison. Back to Richards. Turns. Kick out. Cooper for three. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Hall. And a timeout taken by
emphatic
Coach Francis. Yeah. He's not happy about something, even though up by 22 points. 2:28 to go here in the ball game. Clopton in control on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, and Custom Work Salon.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Off the timeout, Evans was blocked down. They call a travel. The two officials are getting together. Yeah.
They're going to award it back to Clopton here.
Yeah, they're going to call it a jump ball instead of a travel, which this official down on the baseline should have had a better view, and he ended up making the call. Here's Cash. Kick out for Kuntz to the near side for Hall. Genowine in the corner. Worked on by Sylvie. Back out to Chase. Hall to Genowine again. Free throw line extended. Now to Kuntz over to the far side. Back to Kane. Kane works past Kenny McCormick. Scores and is fouled.
Another good spin move by Kane Evans around McCormick.
They just can't be stopped tonight.
No, man, it's been an impressive showing out of both of them. And Haynes going to check in for Cash Evans. And I'm sure he's probably done for the evening here. Kuntz checks out as well.
And the shot is good to complete the three-point play. 1:45 to play. Here's Kenny McCormick. Drops it down low. Shot no good for Martin. He got his own loose ball. Back out to Harrison. That's Wyatt. To the hoop. Yeah, it did stick to the rim.
Yeah, another good finish by Wyatt Harrison.
67-44. As lots of subs.
And Coach Francis is emptying the bench here. We got a minute 30 to go, up by 23 points. Impressive showing by the Clopton starters.
Harvey will bring it up the floor. We saw him play quite a few minutes in the JV game earlier tonight. So Nick Myers, he's in the ball game. Adam Lindsay in the ball game. Malik Marshall back in. And Jason Hain. Marshall with it on the far side. Works it down low to Hain. Hain, kick out to the near side. Here's a three. That one's short for Adam Lindsay. And here comes Kenny McCormick. Under a minute to go. Near side. Back up top. Weber with it. And he's fouled with 49.8 seconds to go. And Harvey will pick that one up. Josh is first. So Clopton going to beat Louisiana for the second time in 4 days.
And this one kind of a statement win.
Yeah. Off the glass, Harrison no, but another foul will send Wyatt to the line to shoot a pair.
And that one's going to be on Nick Myers, his first.
Well, the folks from Louisiana are still going to leave with good feelings after what the girls did earlier.
Yeah, very impressive win by the Louisiana girls. Very impressive.
Shot no good for Harrison. 47.9 seconds to go. Beat the Clopton Lady Hawks by 14. Second shot is good. 67-45. Down to 45 seconds to go. Harvey across the line for the Hawks. Over to the far side for Lindsay. Adam up top for Malik Marshall. Marshall drops it down low. Kick out. Gonna have to bring the whole Tucker Salmons into the ball game. That's who's 23. That shot, no. Yes, it did go down for Sylvie. And a foul with 19.4 to go. Makes it a 20-point game. Could be 19 after this free throw for Sheldon Sylvie. Foul was on Adam Lindsay. And the shot is no good. Malik Marshall, the rebound for the Hawks, down to 16 seconds. Far side. There's Salmons, and he's good. (69-47) the final in this one as the final horn sounds. Clopton defeats Louisiana in boys varsity action, making it 2 in a row against the Hawks. As they shake hands, we'll go to the postgame show. It's coming up next for you on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
69-47, Clopton over Louisiana in boys varsity action tonight. And huge night for Cash and Kane Evans. Both of them twin 19-point nights as they were big down low, not just in size but in stature as well.
Yes, I mean, we said it a few times. I mean, it was the Evans brothers show, and I mean, they both played fantastic in all facets of the game. I mean, both of them had several great passes. They scored the ball. They rebounded the ball well, played good defense. I mean, great showing by them.
You know, and they weren't the only weapons. I mean,
No.
they were 2 of 4 players in double figures side as Clopton really, I mean, just they beat Louisiana on every inch of the floor tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's just not much else to say. It was a statement win. It was a dominating win by the Clopton Hawks. They came out from the tip and controlled the game.
They, I think, felt a little lucky to get the win on Saturday. Didn't play their best and still stole the 1-point victory. So this one they came out and really dominated from the opening tip on. 69-47, our final. We'll come back with final scoring and wrap up the night here from Clopton High School after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Sun Window Company, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Final again, 69-47. The Clopton Hawks over the Louisiana Bulldogs. Just going through the night, Louisiana won the JV game 38-36 over Clopton. That was boys JV, and then the Louisiana Lady Dogs, for the first time in over 20 years, beat the Clopton Lady Hawks 65-51. So the first win in the lifetime of all the players on that team over Clopton. 65-51 the final in that one. Scoring in this one is Clopton dominates 69-47 for the Bulldogs. They had a 2-point night from Sheldon Sylvie, 3 for Latrell Weber, 5 points for Cooper Lumley, 6 for Kenny McCormick, both on 3 balls. 7 points for Donovan Richards, 10 for Wyatt Harrison, and 14 for Jack Logan. Kind of a down night for Jack as he didn't even score in the fourth quarter of this one. So he had 14 after 3, 14 for the game. For the Hawks, big night for Clopton. 2 points, I think it was Tucker Salmons wearing 23 tonight. I'm not positive on that. 2 points for Chase Hall. 13 points tonight for Tyler Kuntz. 14 for Jordan Genowine, and then twin 19-point nights for Cash Evans and Kane Evans. Down low, the brothers were big tonight, to say the least, for the Clopton Hawks as they win by 22 over Louisiana. 69-47 the final. Any final thoughts, Coach Pitzer?
No, I mean, the first game, great girls game. Louisiana girls pulled off the big win. First time in at least 2 decades that we know of.
Yeah.
And then the second game, kind of disappointing showing from the Louisiana boys, but I mean, the sun's going to set, and it's going to come up tomorrow, and it'll be a new day, and they just got to rebound from it.
Exactly, and Clopton can feel pretty good about this one, even though I think Coach Tony Francis was trying to keep them grounded even there in the fourth quarter, as there's still improvements to be made in his eyes for the Clopton Hawks. 69-47, our final. Clopton over Louisiana in boys varsity action. For Greg Pitcher, Mark Prentice saying we'll see you for more basketball later this week, right here on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. From KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, this is Eagle 102, broadcast.